Okay. I believe everyone should be able to hear me now. That's where I don't see audio input. There we go. That should be correct. I guess I need to go have a listen. There we go. That should be correct. Oh. Okay, I'm just checking the sound on this. Checking again. Oh, okay, so I actually had two sounds on. Hey Nathan, I'm just fussing with background music volume. Hey Nathan, I'm just fussing with background music volume. Oh, I was saying I was fussing with background music volume and your mic was technically on at that second, but now it is. I can turn it. Now it's off. I can turn it back on whenever you're ready. Okay. I'm doing that and I'm turning on music. Okay. Because I don't have the ability to just capture, I think. Actually, wait, let me just check this for a second. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think it should be fine. I just have the ability to capture whatever my computer puts out. I think. Oh, wait. Say something, Nathan?
Hello?
Okay. I think the music for me is just a little loud.
Hold on. Can you speak?
Yes, I can speak. Wahahaha. I'm evil.
Yeah, for me, the music sounds fine on your stream.
Oh, thank you.
At least on your Twitch one.
Yeah, perfect then. It's good enough. Because there were some there was one ritual last year. It was the Zeus one. And
wasn't I there for it?
You were. Yeah, and yeah. You even were like, yeah, we can't hear you. Because I had the thunderbolt sound that it was way too loud. One second, I think I have to open a window.
Oh, where are you in this server?
Good question. I'm at the first map station behind the community temple. I was actually copying and bringing over the map, is what I was doing. And I think
have you seen the... Oh. Hi.
Hi!
Have you seen the lake?
What lake? Show me.
The spawn one?
What'd you do? No, I literally just popped in.
I did floating lanterns and lily pads for.
Oh.
I also made a frog fountain on the freelance side.
Oh, I love this. This is so nice. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I forgot to change the browser. No, wrong one. So bad. One second, let me just open a window too, because it is hella fucking hot in here.
Oh, yeah, it's hot here too. We're having someone come set up our AC today. Because we have to put it in and out every year.
Or I can just turn on a fan. Because it's super hot in LA. These are so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, come here for a sec. Where are you?
Where are you? Where are you? I'm at the big map.
Here, over here, to your left.
Doy.
Hi. I found a cute frog design online, so I did it.
Oh, that's cute. I love it. I have a couple of videos on like how to make statues and stuff.
Yeah. I figured we needed a bit more like designs in the water, so I threw in some stuff to make it look good.
I love it. I think it's cool. So these are the same panels that you used to make the chairs, the swings.
Yep. To make the swings, yep. They're great. I like these.
So, how did you make it float? I'm looking at
if you go somewhere, like stand on that lily pad, if you look at one of these on the edge and you shift and then place it, you can place it to shift in place.
Shift and place it?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No worries. You look at the edge of it, so where it's highlighted, and you have to shift while doing it.
Oh.
Look at the edge, and then, yep.
Oh my god, you just solved the mystery. You have no idea how long I spent trying to figure out how you did that with the chairs. Jesus.
Yeah, but the thing about these lanterns, though, is if you do open up something,
yeah,
it does break the block, the lantern, but you just have to replace it. It's really easy.
That's cool. Should we maybe? I don't know. I feel like we should try to fill out. Oh, there's giant mushrooms. Saw a giant mushroom. Are you making the giant mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like,
these are
giant mushrooms.
Yeah, these are handmade ones. The actual mushrooms in game look a little different.
Yeah, these little ones right here.
Yeah. Oh no, there are actual like big ones. Hold on.
Is that the one? The red ones?
Here I can show you. I think at least. If I go here.
Hold on, before I get distracted. Move faster, Victoria. There we go. We just show you, so we just jump in. You were like, we're just gonna do a thing. Okay, hold on. So this is Hestia's Hearth Flame. So before we go too far, this music's cool. Hestia, guardian of the hearth fire, we praise and honor you. Hold on. And we'll do bow. Bow. There we go. Thank you, Hestia. Okay, we go now. Wait, I changed my camera too many times. Also, I need to change my wherever my music is so I can actually see the chat and stuff. There we go. Back to game. Okay. Away to adventure! That was the best Peter Panning I had.
Yeah, if you look at the maps now, right?
Yes.
On the little area next to spawn, you can see little green dots and lantern dots.
Oh, okay, hold on. I have to Can I just copy? Oh, I can't just copy the map. That's great.
Oh, yeah, I need to go in and finish this eventually.
Because the next higher one is like here, and then
Oh, did I spin it? I did.
okay. I'm at the first. I'm trying to fix the map at the first map station near the. Well, the first map station. Just. That's not the main map. Oh wait, it's already fixed. Wait,
Yeah,
did you do it?
If you take a map and you hold it in your hand and then fly near a map station, it'll automatically fix it.
Oh.
And you were close enough that it auto did it.
Yes. Didn't know that. Okay.
I also, you can very vaguely see it down here. I started building more trees on the freaking side.
Wait, these ones? These big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More. It's
Nice.
I'm on another server right now, and I started building the maze from the Maze Runner series. I don't know if you've read or watched that.
No, but mazes are fun.
It's just a huge maze with like a field in the inner walls at the very like inside, and there's a civilization there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I highly recommend those movies. They're so good.
In the show, not in the show, in the sorry, I have egos and food takes precedence.
No worries, no worries.
This is map 112. Are the map numbers individual, by the way? Like,
it's just however they generate in. So if you, whatever map is the first map ever on the map will be, in the game will be 0, number 1. And then it'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, up and up and up and up.
I have to get things out of my inventory. How do you just remove shit out of your inventory?
If you go into your inventory, you
Yeah.
type E, and then you go to the bottom right, there should be a survival inventory tab. Click on it, and then hold shift and click that X. So it gets rid of everything.
There we go. Perfect, thank you.
Look at what I added.
What'd you add?
I added something. You have to look on the map.
Oh, I have to look on the...
It's another banner.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I'm adding in map station banners.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea, actually. So how do you... I'm trying to actually fall down on purpose. I'm looking at... Okay. So you put the banner in, and I see this black thing underneath it. What's that? An anvil.
Anvil, yep. That's to name it.
Okay, so you put the anvil in to name it?
Yeah, you put the banner in the anvil, rename the banner to say something, and then you click that banner once you place it with the map, and it'll show up on that map.
I feel like this is one of those things you're gonna have to teach me eventually. Like,
yeah.
do like a share screen or something. But cool then. Oh, are you bringing new map pieces?
Oh, I just updated the map for this map station as well.
Okay, cool. I think, don't we have more like horizontal parts of the map? I feel like there's
yeah,
two
we
more.
have.
Yeah, so I should go get some more.
I believe there's 2 more on this row, and then there's a few up here. I've just been dreading putting in more maps.
I know. This is such a tedious process. Oh, it's all mountain. It's all forest. There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Oh, well,
but it is place that people can build in there, so.
I'm just gonna destroy those frames then. Until there's something there, we just won't put it. It just seems dumb to like. I think we should redo the map stations to fit it, but like. And actually, since there's nothing there.
I think with that one we can keep it since it's like the big map station, and these are the smaller ones, so we should just keep them as like.
That's what I mean.
Is. Yeah. That's
what I mean. Like, we can make the map station bigger, but there's no reason to copy in nothing.
We do need to go up a bit though, so I'd keep those 2 rows.
Yeah.
Because there's Artemises and Apollos, and I don't think we have Ares on here either.
Yeah, I don't think Ares is marked. Okay. I am gonna. Let me see about doing this anvil thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
You know what? I should actually do it at a place where we need a marker. Like Ares.
Oh, yeah.
That would be smarter.
We do need one of Ares, yeah.
What color do we need? Like, I feel
Ares,
like we probably have a bunch of a certain color. I know red's popular.
Yeah, I think we've used one of almost every color so far, so we have to start doubling up soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ares is gray.
Okay. I actually think Ares does have a beacon. Does? Okay. I'm gonna put it on this side, so I don't. Ooh. Did I not see this last time?
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. There's some sort of tunnel thing that looks like it's on Oh! No, I've seen this. This is supposedly keeping some sort of demon thing in place. I don't know. It's on purpose. Whatever it is. I'm in the ground underneath Ares' thing. Yeah. Go down there. Check that out.
Oh, yeah. That's a zombie spawner. Or no, what is it? It is a skeleton or skeleton horse spawner?
Yeah, it looks like a skeleton something.
It's skeleton something. I can't tell if it's a horse or... It's just skeleton. Yeah, it's just skeleton.
You know what this reminds me of? That
What?
cage of like all the shitty soldier people in one of the newer movies that had to do with the gods that I can't remember the name of. Shit, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I think I
the one where like they were all the gods were in like this really cool gold armor.
I'll be honest, the first movie that came to my mind was 300. I've never watched that movie.
Oh, 300 is so good.
I haven't watched it yet. I don't know what it's about.
The 300?
It's the first movie that came, yeah.
Oh, it has to do with Leonidas and the Spartans. And the going to fight the Persians.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I don't know about anything about historical accuracy, but it's really good. I'll 100%. So I actually talked to B, and she's still moving. So.
Oh, she's moving?
Yeah, that's why we haven't done the Chilling Hellenist. She's moving. So yeah, so she's physically moving houses. Her computer physically isn't set up. Don't bury me. I'm making banners. I knew you were going to bury me. So you said gray for light gray or dark gray?
Yeah, gray. You can do light or dark. It's up to you. I forget. I spell gray differently than others.
Okay. And then I need an anvil, don't
I? Hold on. Actually, let me look. I think dark gray might work best with the colors of
That's the one
temple.
I picked up.
Yeah. So you need an anvil.
Okay.
You place down the anvil. Go into it.
That sound it makes.
You right click on it.
Oh, I have to right. Oh. Okay.
You drag the banner to the first slot.
Got it.
Right before the plus.
Oh, and I just renamed the banner?
rename it to Ares Temple, or you Ares and then the apostrophe Ares and then Temple. And then once you do that, you can grab it from the last slot
And bring it
and
down.
it'll be renamed. It'll be renamed. You can break the anvil
I did
and
it.
place it. You should place it down one more so that we can cover it in moss.
Nice.
And
Good
then
idea.
take the map.
I don't have the map
Do you have
anymore.
the map?
No, I don't have the map anymore.
I will grab the map.
Anyway, yeah,
Actually,
so
here, I can just...
B is moving, and so we actually just talked about it like a few days ago, and I was like, what if we just change it to like a movie night until Chilling Hellenist comes back?
So here, take this really quick.
What?
It's just a random map I made for
Oh,
this.
thank you. I took
Hold
it.
it in your hand and right-click the banner with the map in your hand.
Right click the banner. How
Yep. Down here. You hold the map in your hand. And then you just right-click on the banner.
I got
to
it.
Place the block.
I got it.
Yep, and it should be on the map now. Yep.
Woo, let's go update this.
I just have a moss block in my inventory now called Ares' Temple. It's that map isn't the original one, so you'll have to place it.
Oh, I see.
It goes right up here. Yeah. It's right above the one with Dionysus on it. It's right here.
No, that's
Second
that.
one.
Oh, I see. I was trying to figure out which one is
Victoria.
Victoria. There.
Wait, is it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
okay.
because Aphrodite is right above it, because there's the heart lake.
Yeah. I suck at maps.
I was literally having to count out and like, there's a second chest?
Yeah, that has heads in it. I figured out how to do heads.
Oh, do you know how to make it so that the heads are, like the Hermes head from the...
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I don't know if your server has this. I don't think it does, but there is another way you can do it manually, but what I can do on another one that has this mod in it, I go and I wear a skin that has a head of a specific thing. So like, it's like this. I almost joined the wrong server.
Mm-hmm.
I go here. Now I have a TV head. If I had that mod in the game, someone could kill me and then they would have a TV head so that they could just place it. You can't, hold on.
I know, because it's on survival mode. I just want to be like, ah!
You can punch me now.
It didn't, your head didn't pop off.
Oh, no. I think it's PvP is off. Hold on.
I think it is, actually. 100% is.
Yeah, it's in the server settings. It's in the server settings page.
Is this how you did the TVs in Hermes's?
I didn't do that, but someone else did. There's also another way how to...
Because I was always wondering about that, like how they did that. Hello,
there are
people.
2 ways to do it.
Sorry.
Oh, hello. Yeah, no worries. There are 2 ways to do it. Well, 3 technically. One of them is a bit like more time consuming. One of them is a bit laggier, and then one of them is a add-on to the game, which is really easy to do.
Well, I want to know how this thing here, the what do you call it? It's not the Caduceus. I keep calling it that. I know it's not that.
Oh, right, we're in survival. My bad.
Yeah, we should probably change that.
There you go. You want
This
to know
dude.
how...
This dude's head. How do I get... Because when I copy it, it does not look like that dude's head. It looks like
Where
a regular
are you?
old player head. I'm at the bridge.
Ah.
right at the beginning of the bridge. This dude's head.
Yeah, when you copy it, it's a random player head. I have a version in the chest, but that one, it's the only version I have. So if it's deleted, I don't have the ability to copy it anymore.
Okay, we're not gonna show where it's hidden. Go get it and like.
Oh, actually no,
copy.
no.
What?
Come here.
Oh.
Come here. Get a free hand in your inventory.
Okay.
Crouch and then middle click on the guy.
Still get the regular player's head.
Really, I get his head.
I see that. I am just gonna. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
What's wrong here? What is this? Hold on.
Try shifting and doing it again. Is that not work? Really? I wonder why it works for me.
No, I get this head. Huh. Well, guess what job you have?
Yeah.
I don't know why that doesn't work. That's super weird. Wait, if you put them down, can I pick them up?
Oh, actually, I can just toss it to you.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and we should also... How do we make more of the thing?
Oh. What do you mean? Duplicate the head?
Yeah. Well, you can duplicate it. We should put that somewhere.
I am now wearing the head.
I see that. Nah.
Oh. Yeah, I can... Oh.
I swear to you, Nathan, if we ever meet in real life and you don't look like your avatar, I'm gonna have a conniption. I'm gonna lose my shit, being like, oh my god, who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah, I mean, hold on, let me look at myself. I think my eyes are a little bit different in color, but I mean, my hair is pretty much, if it's like taken care of well, then it's that
It's
color.
just, it's gonna, yes, now you look like
I better make sure that I show up in a red sweater and
That's
plaid
right,
gray.
I will be so confused.
I do have plaid gray pants, but they're darker and they're pajama bottoms.
Oh, that, I can see that. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to do it right. There it goes. Spot on.
Oh, here you go, by the way. Here are... I should take this head off.
Yes,
here
I
are
have 15.
more.
Nice. 16. Okay. Well, what I want to do, as this is a central feature, is we'll put it with the other safe stuff.
I don't even think I have a red sweater.
We should, Nathan, you know what you should do right now? Or at some point?
What?
Because, I don't know where you are.
I don't know where you are.
I'm back at the first, head dude. There you are.
On the bridge.
You know what we need to do, Nathan? We need to make a secret stash of all the maps and important stuffs that we never show on stream.
I have one,
Okay.
already.
Okay.
It's where I keep at least one copy of all of my banners. I don't have the maps down there, but I can totally just move them.
Okay.
And then I'll show you one day, or whatever.
No, double blind might be, because I might go there by accident, not thinking about it. That is the thing. I mean, we don't have any real problem with, like, griefers and stuff, like, but...
Yeah, I've never really seen one. I've seen players, like, confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am moving the heads just right now, then. The ones that are underneath. Because you don't know where I'm going to go.
I have no idea where you are. I'm just trying to... Oh, okay, you copied the head. I know there's a few of these guys, and I made more.
Yep.
I think there's one dude over here. Yeah, there is. I tried to put them at all the crossroads, since that's where they're supposed to be.
Yeah. There we go. I threw them in the secret place.
Secret place.
Which is not so secret if you look... If you look close enough at something, it's not so secret, but I don't think anyone really goes to that area, so it's good.
So, fun fact, When I was in
Mhm.
college, I was still living with my parents, who are kind of awful, in a
Mhm.
variety of ways. And I also was living with my twin
Yeah.
brother, who, was also awful.
Uh-huh.
And, I know there's another one of these guys here somewhere. Or
I'll be honest, I forgot twins kind of existed for a minute there.
That's okay. I wish we didn't. It was. I've never met twins that either, like, every twin I've ever met either love or hate each other. There's no in between.
No in between.
There
Yeah.
is not. It's really funny. Um,
Yeah.
and so anyways, so my twin brother would go and like go through my diaries and stuff, and he would leave notes just to like
Oh.
freak me out and let me know that he got into it, and so it would freak me the shit out. So I went. I don't know where there's any more of these guys. Actually, I kind of ran out of ideas. Hold on. I bet there's probably one over this way. But so I was reading 50 Shades of Grey because it was popular. It was all the rage at that moment, and I was like, I'm gonna go see what all the hype's about. Fuck this shit. And so but I had to figure out how to. Oh, there isn't one over here. I had to figure out how to have the book without my parents finding out. So I put a book cover on it because all my books, had covers on them, and I'm just gonna look around and see if there's any more split roads. So I see where you are right now. Should we put another one of those guys over here at the split road?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'll go copy the materials.
Okay. We do have a lot of split roads, to be fair. I'm also going to copy the things because I think there's another place where I can put this stuff. So I put a regular old book cover on it, like, and I just left it around. I literally just left it in the living room. And nobody ever found out.
That's so smart.
I was like, this is genius. I'm so smart. It was the funniest thing ever. So, what are we teaching? If you want to hide something, hide it in
Easy
plain
ways to
sight.
hide things. Yeah. Yeah, hide things in plain sight. Also, I turned on push to speak because the AC guy, or the person coming to set up our AC is here. But my cat's in my room, so if you hear any meowing,
The kitties.
yeah, he doesn't like being locked in any room, so he'll just cry.
Aww.
Yeah. Plus, he has a brother somewhere in our household. I don't know where he is right now.
I feel like I want to put.
He's probably too scared because my other cat doesn't really like people, so he'll just like hide off away if someone new comes. Yeah. It's because he is a quarantine kitty, so he's only really no nuts.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, he's cute. He is a demon sometimes, but he's cute.
Did you make a path?
Where?
Of dirt next to Aphrodite's temple?
Next to Aphrodite's temple?
Next to Aphrodite's temple. Yeah, I see little.
Oh,
there's,
yeah.
There's Tetris shapes of dirt. Did you?
Yeah,
are you
I'm
starting
starting
the path?
to. I'm starting a path. There is going to be another section of path that's only this weird dirt. And
Okay.
It's going to lead into here, and I'm going to have a little like forest area.
It's gonna. Wait, where are you?
Right next to her. It's like a little romantic spot, you know?
Oh, I see. That I did notice all the trees. Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be like a little grove.
I get it. I see. Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah.
So many trees.
So many trees.
We
and
need
you know what sucks?
We need gardeners. For the gardeners, what's your job? I do the gardening for like a Minecraft server.
I joined another server, the one that I mentioned before, but it's completely in survival, and I have to build these trees in survival for my build.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna
the
take
baby.
forever. Can you hear him?
I did. I heard him for like a second.
Oh.
I found the merchant.
He's upset. The merchant?
Yeah, the merchant guy. I think he might be stuck. Come this way, merchant dude.
Where are you?
I'm way far out. I'm near Apollo's.
Ah. My mom's just out in the kitchen, and he's like, Grayson, you're okay from out there.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. He's like, I don't care that I'm okay. I want to
Buddy, come here.
be out where the people are.
I'm gonna open up my window so he'll stop crying.
Okay, fine, dude. I think that's as far. I think that's all the statue dudes actually.
I just had a look at our backyard for like the first time, and Grayson, stop crying. And the first time in like 3 months, and holy shit, it's really overgrown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plants will do that.
Yeah, I like it when it's overgrown though. I think it looks really pretty.
Now, unfortunately, all I can think of when you say overgrown is that, oh, that's the filter I have. Not right now, but not the filter, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, buddy. Here, do you want my fan pointed at you? I don't think he likes it. I can't tell. No, I think he does. Can you hear the fan?
No, I can't hear the fan.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear my fan?
No.
Hey, Angry Tater TV, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Welcome to our Pagan Minecraft server. I think
Yeah.
we finished putting out. There's like a bunch of animals now. I assume you're spawning animals. Like a llama?
Llama? I didn't spawn in that one, no. Okay,
Or maybe
that
it
might
belongs to the dude that, the merchant.
Merchant? Do we have a merchant? What is merchant?
Yeah, we have a merchant that just travels around.
Oh, the wandering trader.
Sorry, yeah, the wandering trader.
Yeah. His normally have a, blanket over their backs.
Oh, yeah. That is not incorrect. Let me see here. Oh, there's the dude. I think all of them are done. I have a question for you because I know that you are working on this. Where are you? Do you remember the Hephaestus thing that we found? We decided we're gonna go over it, right? We're closing it down.
It's up to you. Sorry, my cat is a little baby right now. I'm trying to get him to come over here so I can have him on my lap while I play games.
I don't know. It's a forge, technically. It's not a temple, so... Question mark?
Yeah. The Hephaestus one I'm building over there it's gonna have a forge in the volcano, and then right in front of it is gonna be like a little temple area for people to leave stuff. It won't
That
be
makes
like
sense.
a
Yeah, we'll just leave
temple,
it.
Like,
It's not technically a temple, so we don't have to put a banner on it.
yeah. Plus, it'll be different, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so sorry about if you hear my cat.
You know he's a cute baby.
He's a little upset.
I can imagine. Okay, let's see. What else should we do today? We got that sort like settled. Let me actually put them over here.
Oh yeah, I started working on the underground cave that we were doing for the Coliseum. Not Coliseum.
Oh, cool.
Arena. Yeah.
I just went and put the heads in the map thing for me later because I will forget how to get the heads.
Hi, buddy. Come here.
Yeah, we should probably like finish the Coliseum.
Yeah, we probably should.
Which tunnel thing?
If you remember the one that we put with the secret entrance for the
Yes.
fighters? Yep, that one.
Oh, I
you're on
think
the
I
wrong
saw
side.
that you finished it actually.
Hi, come here, buddy.
Yeah, you made it cavey. Yes, I recall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come here, bud.
I want to put
He's
candles.
running around demanding hats now. Oh.
How many cats do you have?
I have 2.
I
One of
also
them,
have 2.
This one, he's 7 years old, or almost 7, and the other one is almost 2, maybe 3. I don't know specifically. I'm very bad with the time now that COVID has happened.
Yeah, it's really funny because what was I was telling somebody something the other day. What was it? Oh, I was looking at getting car insurance quotes. Wow, that is the most adult thing ever. Ugh, you have no idea how annoying it is. So, and they were like, they asked the question, have you had any accidents in the past 3 years? And I didn't know off the top of my head because I don't remember when things happened because COVID. So I was like,
Yeah.
I just put one for both me and my partner. And they were like, oh, what accident is this? And I was like, I'm going to be honest. I just didn't know because COVID. So I was like, I mean, you could, because it's more expensive if you've had an accident, right? So it's like,
Right.
oh, I'll run it without it. Because I was like, yeah, it's probably gone. It's probably off my record. But like, because that happens.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the accidents, it depends on the type of accident, but they'll only stay on your record like for so long. And so yeah, she's like, because I was like, oh, it's probably gone because we've been in quarantine for like 2 years ish. So, you know, it probably isn't on there anymore, but I wasn't sure, so so it was just so funny because I was like, yeah, like when was, I don't remember when that was. So it was interesting trying to think before COVID and the timelines and stuff because I was like,
Yeah, it's so wonky now.
it's wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. Aw, thank you. I wasn't sure you were gonna get it. It was an older doctor.
Yeah. Okay. That worked. Oh, hey, look! I made it steaming.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? How did you do that? I did just notice that it was steaming.
If you come down here.
Wait. Where are you?
I'm right here. You're in the water.
Yes.
I'm out of it.
Oh. I see it.
Oh, oops! I broke that. If you go like this, and you just place a campfire underneath it.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. That's so funny. The smoke will come up through it. That's all. I love the water dripping down. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. If I go over here, just throw on another oak that's water.
That's awesome. That looks great.
Oh, there you go. I threw
That's
in
so
another
cool.
one.
It's like, it's legit like a freaking sauna. That's so cool.
I am in water. Hi, buddy. I hear you.
That's so cute.
Ooh,
Makes stalactites and stalagmites. That's awesome.
there you go. Now it's a steaming little area.
I love it. Meanwhile, I'm putting mood lighting.
Yeah. There you go. I think that's good.
I think that's good too. That is awesome. So that's what, 4 campfires? Is that 4?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4. Just a nice
Oh, I
little
see. Okay,
place.
4 candles is an actual light source. Anything else is fucking decorative.
Yeah.
That is not what I meant to do. I just threw candles.
Oh, you look so sad.
Don't buy into it. It's a trick.
I love cats.
I love cats too.
It is a trick. Yeah. Buddy, it's just a room. You're good. Oh, he looks mad at me now.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Are we keeping the glow box?
Glow box.
The glow box.
Oh, these?
Yeah. Yes.
No, we are going to replace these for actual lights later on, but we need to actually build the like decorations and stuff first.
Aha. So, I put this, I guess not on this side. On the other side, I put the dude, I put a guy in armor somewhere.
Yeah,
oh, there
over
he is.
here.
Yeah, he's over there. So this is supposed to be our representation of Ares. I figure we could do 1 Ares and maybe like 1 Aphrodite. Does that make sense? Not Aphrodite, Athena.
Yeah.
Right?
Aphrodite or Athena would work.
I thought Ares and Athena would work because it's battle.
Yeah, true. I mean, Aphrodite is war. Goddess of war, isn't she?
Not Aphrodite. Aphrodite's goddess of love. Athena's goddess of war.
Oh, and I thought some.
Athena's
in
goddess
some
of war. She's also goddess of wisdom. But
I like how we're both very like, huh?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Aphrodite has some sacred fucking rage, but
Yeah, I think that both Aphrodite and both Aphrodite and Athena, because I definitely remember, and there's also like in her Roman tellings, she definitely is.
yeah, you know what? I know I was talking about that.
Yeah, but she is considered by like a lot of people in a lot of Hellenics to be the goddess of war too, and in some myths as well.
Wow, we'll talk about girl power. We get 2 goddesses of war. Boom.
Yeah.
Either or would work because we could have. I don't know. I feel like Ares might not want to fight. Not that Ares is actually going to fight in here, but like his
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah. True. Yeah, both Aphrodite and Athena are goddesses of war.
I'm wondering how we're going to be able to light this area up.
We'll probably do a big ass chandelier.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. I agree.
Oh, also, by the way, I mentioned this in general the other day. I told my brother I was Hellenic. I think I mentioned this too. Yeah.
How'd that go?
Really good. He was like, I don't understand like that stuff personally, but I don't care. Like you do you, and he was like, I'll learn about it too. I don't care.
Oh, that's nice. I think that's one of the best responses. I don't care.
Yeah. He's like terminally agnostic. He's like,
Ooh.
yeah, I literally don't care. I'll learn about other stuff, but I'm not like, you know.
That's
I
awesome.
like him. I think he's really cool.
Oh wait, I can't hurt you. Here, have a. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna ask this because it's telling me to ask, even though I know it's in Minecraft, so it's kind of dumb. Can I hug you?
Oh, sure. Sorry, I
Here.
forgot I had a...
Minecraft hug. Oh, I went through you.
Just, average hug.
That's so good. Yay.
I wonder if this will give me a head.
That's so awesome. Ah, you died!
Did I drop a head?
You did drop a head.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. But it was one of the thing heads. It wasn't your head. You also dropped eggs. A mushroom egg. A campfire. Let's see. So what... I'm pretty sure, like, the main area here is done. Did we want to add seating, or are we just going to have people stand around?
I was going to add seating. I just haven't done it yet.
Okay. So we need some stairs.
I was thinking what we could do is the seating could come out like one, like this on the edges or something.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I have a question. Is it going to be like bleachers seating, stairs, or people are just going to be sitting on this edge here?
We could do bleachers or slabs, but I definitely want like some form of stair or like seating,
Okay, wait. Before you do all the things. So, hold on. So is someone just... Are people just going to stand here?
Oh, no, there will be actual, like, seating.
Okay. So, you're saying even if it's just slabs. What do you mean by slabs? Show me what to do and I'm going to do it. I'll do it with you. We'll finish it. Woohoo! It's funny because I forget because I'm looking at your avatar and your avatar's just like looking into their shoulder and I'm just sitting here going like,
what is happening?
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Yes. We can do this for seating. So it's like this, so there's like more individual spots, or we could do this, which goes up faster.
Ah!
Oh,
I fell.
goodbye.
I think I think individual seating like the campfire for Hestia's cottage.
Mm-hmm.
I think sets of like or like Dionysus's thing. I think individual seating things like this would be good. It doesn't have to go all the way around. Like we could do like 3 or 4 seats.
Yeah. Basically what we would do is we would just go around like this.
Got it.
And then I haven't
just follow the line.
Yeah, but be one inwards. I haven't finished it over here, so I'm gonna do that really quick. Finishing the. I forget. I've been on 1.19, a 1.19 server, which is the newest one, and Optifine isn't out for that yet, so I forget how different it looks to have shaders.
Oh. Yeah, someone posted on the server today that they aren't able to join from their console because of the changes. Because they don't. It's not, they're on a different version.
Ah. Hi, bud.
So, are we going around the corner like this? Like over here? You just make sure I'm not fucking it up, and maybe put a
yeah. Just go like that. Oh, I went. Yeah.
Okay.
We just keep going like this, and then we'll go up. Yeah, hi. I love my cat. It's so stupid.
Cats are cute.
Yeah. Unreasonably so.
I agree.
There you go. Yeah. I know that realistically I'm not supposed to respond to their meowing because it makes them meow more. But
really?
I still do it. Yeah. When you speak to a cat, you're like, yeah, I know, and you do like the little voice you do when you're trying to baby them.
Yes.
They take it as like praise and incentive. Same with like giving them if they want treats and they meow, and you give them treats while they're meowing, they think of it as like, oh, I'm gonna get a reward if I meow, so I meow more.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. They're smart.
They're
smart.
so smart. Cats are
Yeah.
so... my cats don't even meow. I mean, they're just... Did I do that right? I feel like I did that right.
And now we go like this, and we switch up to stairs.
Got it.
Yeah, or these.
The backs of the chairs.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. You were right. Oh, hello. I think that.
Oh, I'm in that spot.
So it's up to you how we want to do the pillar. We can probably do it so that the seating goes like this, and then we just have like one final seating like that.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good. So we have to... Nope.
Yeah.
Except I'm standing in the spot.
And however far we want to go up with seating, it's up to like personal preference. We could go all the way to the ceiling, or we could just...
Wait.
Well, actually, no, we probably couldn't, because I think slabs would take way too long to
I
get up
think
there.
this is fine. We don't have this many people on the server.
Yeah, going up like one or two.
Yeah, I think this last level will be fine.
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
I wish there was a way where we could give like a day pass
A day pass?
to the server to
What
have
do you
it like
mean?
expire. Like if we were to open this up like 100% to like the public base, I mean, frankly, it's not that hard to get in. You just have to be part of the Discord server, and then the entry for that is so isn't that hard either. To be fair, I feel like our system of vetting could be handled by someone who easily lies and has patience.
Yeah.
To be fair.
That's why we have protection in place.
That's why,
With
yeah.
the claiming.
Yes, that's why we have claiming.
Yes, Grayson, I hear you.
Okay, so like for one of the pillars, like we're like right up on it. Right up on
What do
it.
you mean?
Like we're touching the pillar with the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's necessarily a problem, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. It's no worries.
No, not like
Here,
anyone's
you
gonna
want me
hang
to
out at
pet
the
you?
pillar. I mean, I
Want me
totally
to
would.
pet
But...
you? Oh, you're such a little baby. Yes. He's such a dork. Have I shown you him before, Grayson?
No.
No. I've sent a bunch of photos of my cats to so many people.
I mean, frankly, even if you had, I wouldn't be opposed to getting more cat pictures.
Huh?
I said even if you had, I wouldn't be opposed to getting more cat pictures.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of cat photos.
You are a true cat parent. For
Oh yeah. You know, I'm gonna send these in the. Do we have a pet section in the Discord?
Yeah, we do. It was one of the first sections I made because I'm a fur mama.
Yeah. I'm gonna add in some photos.
Every time I think about adding new, okay, yeah, you are a cat daddy. I was checking your pronouns for a second, just to make sure. Every time I think about adding new roles, I look at the roles that like some of us have, and I'm like, that's a lot, and I don't want to do it. And then people are like, no, one more roles, and I'm like, like that's probably the main reason why they will never be deity roles, because please don't make me read through that, like,
Yeah.
because I kind of do check people's profiles, not all the time, but I'm trying to start to make sure I get things right.
Yeah.
Like also the The ask to share versus just share.
Yeah. Yeah, Grayson, I hear you.
Oh, for one of them, the pillar actually is so close that we can't do a third stair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one I am at.
Oh, with this one, I did end up breaking the little bottom layer, like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Grayson, buddy. Yeah.
Meow, meow.
Yeah.
Listen to my sass.
I think it's because his brother isn't in here, and whenever they're apart, they start crying.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just talk to my cats, and then they sass me back.
Yeah, mine do too. Oh, my cats love sassing.
It's so funny because, like, people... Why is it raining?
Oh, no, there's a little, fish farm up there for the,
Oh.
rituals. Yeah, buddy.
I have a question. How many stones deep does this thing need to be for it to not drip water?
At least 2.
Ooh.
I believe it's 2, yeah.
I didn't realize this was dripping water. Not that it matters. It's not like people are actually gonna get wet. But it's funny, the cat in me is like, no! I don't want to be dripped water on. Oops.
I have a bunch of really dumb photos of my cats, so I'm saving them to my computer so I can send them in chat.
Yes.
I think that's my favorite brand of photos for my cats, is like ones where they look really dumb. Or, because it's funny.
My baby girl is a very elegant girl, and my boy is the dumb boy.
Yeah, mine aren't. Mine definitely are not elegant at all.
She's so smart. Like, it's kind of... People have been like, oh, yeah, okay. And then they, like, met my cat and been like, oh, shit, she's, like, really smart. I'd be like, yeah, I know, I'm doomed. I knew that.
1 sec, I need to open up the window for
no worries.
Put in.
Wait, what happened? There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think we are going to be doing Chilling Hellenists, for anyone who's interested. We're going to be doing that as a community, like, movie night, sort of. I am actually figuring out the correct way to be able to show everyone. I think the first one I've got lined up. We didn't actually receive a lot of suggestions, so I think I want to show people Blood of Zeus because it is really cool. Yes. Ah, there we go. I see where you left off. This would be really cool because then we can have some fights in Minecraft, which actually helps a lot with the festival planning and stuff like that, because my brain gets dead, guys. Like, I want to know what everyone else wants to do. This will be really cool for, like, something like for Aries. This way we can plan, like, events beyond just rituals in Minecraft. We'll be able to do, like, battles and I don't know. I was just that's all I was talking about. So, I I wonder if we can do build contests, because I think that would be fun. Come on. Close enough. Yay, we did it. Oop. Okay. So we have those. And we said we're probably going to do some big chandelier thing. I don't know where the center of this thing is. I think it's like here. How many stones is this? Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, 8, 9. Oh, great. So we should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the center. Boom. So if I keep walking straight, why do I feel like that's the center block? It looks like the center block. Yeah, perfect. If we map out the center, we will know where the center of the chandelier is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh no, there's only 8 in here. So it's this one and this one. We'll do it this way. So
there you go. I sent a bunch of photos of my cats and pets for you.
nice. Okay, so I found the center of this pit. So
Okay.
I have thus so marked it with glowy stones.
Ooh. Okay, cool.
So that we can work on the chandelier.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
I wanna work on the chandelier. On the chandelier. Okay. I've also marked it on the top of the... Oh, that looks so nice, though. Just the light refraction or glow. I marked it on the ceiling of the thing. The temple. Goodness gracious. Words. Do I have them? Okay. I feel like let's throw them on stream here. Can we throw the cat pictures on stream? Oh, so cute. So cute. I wonder if I can make a role that only sees the share role, like posts with the share role of people who have the share role. That makes no sense. Because then yeah, then we can more easily share the cool stuff. You won't talk, you'll type. Okay. I'm sure there is. I just don't know how to do it. I think we should just do the the regular lanterns and the nether lanterns underneath, like how we did the temple. If I can also learn how to hang weapons, it would be cool to hang a bunch of weapons on like the walls or something. On like maybe like these two big walls. Sorry, I'm just focusing. Yes. I had to be so quiet. It was so hard. Revenge. Anyway, yeah, I think we should do that. Oh, well, I had to be quiet. I was like, oh no, I don't want him to hear. That's so funny. What if... I'm just gonna put the lanterns up without chain. And we'll... Actually, I think one of the first things that you did with me was these stupid lanterns. Like, in the actual temple thing. What? What? I don't know what that acronym stands for. I think one of the first things that you did with me was put the lanterns up, on the stairs for this temple. Because I think that was you, right? That wasn't you? Who the fuck was it? I don't remember. Obviously. Oh. Wait, that doesn't work. Because we have more blocks. Shoot. Wait, how doesn't this work? Oh. Oh no, I think it does work like this. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting chandelier thingy. Did I just... Wait, I think I messed it up. Red, blue... Oh, whatever. Not red, blue, red, blue. Oh, I see. That's where the other one comes into play. This is like the amount of coordination to me. I'm totally going to be adding this server on my. I have to update my resume, and I'm totally going to add this on my resume because this is so much planning. Like, truly, this is a lot of planning. So it should be then. This one should be blue, and that one should be blue. Finish the seating. Awesome. I think I confused myself. Maybe. I don't know. Who's gonna get herself very confused? Actually, I seem to be doing a fairly decent job at this. How's that for complex BS? Maybe we shouldn't do that many, actually. That's like a lot. Yeah, no, I was just trying to set up the pattern and then we could add chains. Like I kind of wanted to I kind of want to stay with the blue. I don't know. This is just this is a lot. This is a lot. I don't know about this. You know what I think what we should do instead? Hold on. Well, I still think we should have a chandelier. Maybe not. Maybe not that. Maybe maybe the blue and thing goes like that on the edge over here. Does that seem? Yes. I like this idea. Never too many lanterns. Never. Oh, caps. My face is gotta look so dumb right now. Like, I'm literally just being like, focus, concentrate. Okay, let's see here. I did want to actually put out on the stream about, upcoming events. Because I'm being not great at putting them on the Discord. But I'm gonna try to do that too. Problem solved. Which is that New Year's, Athenian New Year's coming up. Oh, the blue ones don't give, like, nowhere. I don't think they do. They almost don't give any light. Wow. That really blows. But yeah, Athenian New Year's coming up, so now is coming up a good time to, if you do New Year's ritual, no rituals, if you do New Year's, like, goals and stuff, you can always do like the mid-year check-in with the gods and be like, yo, how's shit going? Do you do New Year's goals, Nathan? Or what do you call it? Resolutions. There we go. New Year's resolutions. I do. And I'm terrible at them. But I try. Soul Lantern. And then, I don't know what month, whose month is next month. We should start planning rituals and stuff. I wonder how many, well, let me pull up the calendar. I think I still hear music, but I can't. There we go. I was like, what happened to the music? Not Greek religion, that's our book club. What we learned is that I have too many PDFs. I do have a lot of PDFs though. So Flowers of Hellenism closed down, in case anyone didn't know. There is a new server that was dedicated to just preserving all of the resources that were there. Where's my calendar? We have the New Year next week, Numenia next week. I swear I just did a Numenia rest ritual. I just did one. We have Chronia. I think that's for Chronos. We have Independence Day. Next month we have Sinokia. Oh yeah, Panthania. So it seems like there's a couple festivals that next month that talk about that are designed to be like a historical observance day, like a remembrance. One second. I always forget to finish eating. So this is your reminder to go take your meds, eat your food, drink your water. So you don't become a dehydrated gamer. Like me. Maybe we could do a couple of things about sharing some experiences or just like a hangout. In remembrance of people. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I think that might be a really good idea though. But we're always open to other ideas and other people doing things because it's a community and I love all of you and all your ideas. And I do not think I am the smart. Well, words have been issues lately. I don't think I'm the sharpest tool in the shed always, and that I don't always have the best ideas. I don't always you know, I mean, just someone may have other good ideas, so that's okay, no worries. I've seen other people like watch and comment or lurk on these things too, so on the streams, so I definitely want to remember, and also I want to remember to bring up this stuff because if you don't ask, you don't get anything. So, right? The squeaky wheel gets the oil? Is that it? Is that the phrase? Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, that's so annoying. Ugh. Speaking of the word fuck. we have the new moderation filter thingy on the server. It's done by Discord. And the difference on it is basically that it alerts us. I thought it alerted us and allowed us to edit whether or not the comment was bad. But it let us have the ability to just allow comments instead of just filtering them. But apparently that's not the case. So I have turned down the profanity filter to only slurs and such, which was hilarious because, like, I honestly, I realized I couldn't try it because I'm the owners, therefore the rules don't apply to me. Ha ha ha. But there we go. But we had to use some like really bad things that none of us would ever say in order to check it, and it was really funny. Just because we were like, I like put a whole message and I was like, no, please don't get mad at us. Just in case it went through. None of it got through, which is great, which means the filter worked properly. Hey, Nathan. So there is that, so that's good. But it doesn't mean that it's going to catch everything. And, you know, it doesn't mean that some stuff that maybe shouldn't be caught gets caught. We try. Boom. How's that? And then we can do whatever chandelier we want. Yeah. That's better. But yeah, we have Snokia, which is a holiday occurring the first month of the Athenian New Year. It's there to remind people about their history and their origins. So perfect, since we also have 4th of July, right, in the same month. At least the Americans do. It apparently lasted like 1 or 2 days, depending on like the years. So, and I guess it was like alternated or something. Let me see. You know, I'm gonna say that the 4th of July, I feel like, oh, I don't know, maybe they were just more impressive when I was a kid. But I feel like we haven't had any good 4th of July celebrations. Yeah, that got super dark. So we definitely need some lights. I think maybe instead of one big chandelier, we should do several small ones, because I feel like we're gonna have to place them farther away. Wait, is there more history beyond, like, specifically for 4th of July that I don't know about? It's fair. I'm not a big history buff. I obviously don't see the thing is that Victoria actually isn't good at remembering words. I'm a visual learner, and so a lot of those classes were taught with books, so, and then that did not go well for me. Because, oh yeah, I thought we were doing that whole thing with the Christopher Columbus Day being switched to Indigenous Peoples Day. I thought the 4th isn't the 4th just about the day that we signed for independence? Am I dumb? Did I confuse stuff about history? It's very possible. I'm probably have to get off soon in a little bit too, actually. This is so cool. Yeah, this place is, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, is this place locked? And yeah, it totally is. I think it is. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. That looks amazing. Okay, I think we have to make a couple of places for people to get into the... no, we can do. I'm gonna fill in this grass area here because I feel like
Sorry, I think I can talk now again.
I can hear you.
Yeah. It's not like, I think it is independence or whatever for the 4th of July, but just some people, with the way that Native American people were and are treated right now, a lot of...
You mean the way they were always treated and now we're just nicer about it?
Yeah, there's still a lot of issues going on.
Yeah.
People don't really feel the want or don't want to celebrate America's independence because what it meant for Native American people and how they've still been treated and stuff like that. I don't know specifically because it's been a while and I don't celebrate it, and I do stuff for Native American organizations instead. You know.
I have to say, I would probably. So I love parties and stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if we could celebrate more Hellenic holidays with parties and shit, I would probably celebrate less of the American ones.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, oh man, I just want to party, guys. Literally, yeah. I know one of the things I'm gonna do when I'm retired or when I'm older, which is throw charity parties. Because I love parties. I love, donating to charities and a lot of causes. And I'm like, man, I should totally do that. I'm like, oh wait, I need rich friends first.
Yeah.
I literally went by a country club the other day because I got lost. And I was like, I'm not saying it's a good way to spend money, but it's probably a good way to have contacts. Maybe I should join a country club. And I'm like, oof, I don't know. My upchuck reflex might call me out there.
Yeah,
I feel like I would not. I feel like I could play the part, depending on the type of people that are there. But I feel like I might eventually out myself in a variety of ways.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all people who are in country clubs are bad people. I'm just saying that that is the reputation. That, elitist assholes, basically.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Can we make a fancy country club where we have to viciously vet your stuff you've posted online and people you've hung out with and make sure that you're not an elitist dick?
Yeah.
Although technically that would be...
No, I'm just joking.
I was like, technically that would be elitist though. Shit.
I now have an AC in my window.
Huh?
I now have an AC in.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank goodness. I forgot what state you live in, but it's getting hot as hell around
Washington.
here.
It's 70 here, and that's hot for me. 70 Fahrenheit.
Dude, it hit 100 here yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
On a bad day, every once in a while, we'll get to 100 here. But, usually in the summer, it's 70. And even for some people, that's really fucking hot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, if you're used to temperatures, down in, 50s and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, Washington is, a very rainy, especially Seattle and, the areas around it.
Yeah, I had to actually get on my dad's butt the other day because, I'm just apparently giving my dad all sorts of shit lately. That's part of our relationship now. I just go over there and I give him shit about something. And then we're like, oh, I love you too. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
But, I was giving him shit because their AC is always breaking. And I'm like, you can't have it break in the middle of freaking summer. You can't leave it. We have a 99-year-old grandmother.
Yeah.
Look what I figured out last time that I'm going to use now to save myself agony. Just
what is it?
Bone meal.
Oh, yeah, bone meal. Yep.
Yeah, well, no one told me that you could just do this.
Yeah, I remember that you just found out last
I was like, what?
There's been some significant progress here, wow.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, because we remember when, none of this existed.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
Actually,
We're
we
mowing the
have-
grass. That's immediately right next to the stairs here.
Do you have any shaders on right now? Or are
I
you
don't.
playing
I have no
this game?
shaders on right now
Hold
at
on.
all. Actually, what happened is that this is my computer at my other partner's house, and so we updated the instance at my computer, but not for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you putting a trap door on it? Oh,
How does that look? How does
that looks
look?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks. I see what you're doing.
That way we still get light, but it doesn't stand out as much.
Yes.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah. It is a little noticeable if you're like up and close, but
Yeah, but no, it's perfectly fine. It's like
Yeah.
underfloor lighting.
yeah.
Yeah, I think. Hold on. I'm gonna do it this way too. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I want to get rid of these so they don't affect how it looks, so we can see it.
It kind of looks like a map or like design on the floor.
It does actually. I think that's perfect, and we could do some simple chandeliers if we want later, but I think that's plenty of room to fight. Like, plenty of light, I mean.
I might also add textures to this dirt.
What do you mean, add
make it-
texture?
Like other dirt blocks or like other building blocks to make it look more rough. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
would've been. I have to find what blocks I want to
We
use,
could also
though.
put Deathmate has made advancement hidden in the depths.
Let's see what other blocks there are. Is that good?
I
There's
know
so many
what else we
blocks.
could do. Hold on. We could continue the lanterns from above below. Does that make sense?
Ooh. Yeah.
Where we have them hanging
wait,
around
no.
the pillars.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So we have Oh, I killed it. Oh, I did bad things. Oop. Wait, did I do that right? No, but that's okay.
I'm testing out certain things. I'm not set on anything right now.
No worries. Oh,
See what else.
shoot. I had the thought of a thing. I had a thought of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Those
what
were
was that?
words. My
Yep.
thought was to continue the stairs.
What do you mean?
There's stairs in those tunnels, in the pillars.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I need that, and I need this, and I need this. Hey, the mic's on 1 second.
I don't know how I feel about that block. Aw. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Alright, actually, we're gonna cut. I'm gonna try this ad break thing again. So we'll see how that works. I don't know if it's gonna show up on YouTube, but it'll definitely. It's supposed to definitely show up on Twitch. So we're gonna try this ad break thing one more time, and then I'll check it later, and we'll see what happens. So it's a 60-second ad. So if you're on YouTube and you're staring at the game screen, just I'll put the be right back thing on. There we go. Perfect. So we will be right back. Okay, we are back. Ran off and got another drink. We're gonna probably end off here in a little bit, though. Hey Nathan, I'm back, and thank you. I'm gonna turn on the audio now.
All right.
Alright, and shut that screen off so I can come back to the game. There we go. What were we talking about? I'm coming.
Oh, testing out like a design to make the ground look a little bit more rugged, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't know how I feel about it either, to be honest.
Oh, are you in here?
I am. I'm right
Oh,
behind
hi.
you. I think I like the dirt maybe better.
There is another thing you can do. Hold on.
Okay. Work on this staircase. Are these the same blocks for the floor? I think not. I think these are the blocks for the floor. Wow, the floor is 2 levels up on this one. Building stairs. So I have a question for you, Nathan. Do you count this as devotional work?
What building?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely could. Like, I consider it, when I'm doing stuff, like, specifically for them, like building a temple or something, then I would consider it. But if I'm just, like, out on the freelance side building a house, then I don't consider it as much. I think it, like, depends on what
Yeah, no, I mean, like working on, like, the community side. Like, doing anything on the
sure. I definitely do see it that way.
I'm sorry, my throat's like bleh.
Yeah, here, if you come over here really quick, we could also
Right, there we are.
do it like this.
Moss?
With moss, and then we get rid of the grass and stuff, and we can hide more lights under the moss carpets.
I agree, I see the moss.
Add in different textures.
I see the light in the moss.
But we don't see the actual moss, like the carpet as much.
Yeah, because we can put, like, the different mosses on top of it. I love it.
We could have grass in here too if we want more like a battlefield.
Natural.
And then we can have like a more natural feel, and then we can have like out here we could have dirt stuff that looks like a path where most people come here, so it's like a little worn out.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
That
what do you think of that?
I think that's a good idea.
Should we do moss instead? Because we can't.
I don't know. It's like, just a different aesthetic. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily love one more. I just the dirt reminds me more of like the Colosseum and like the movies and stuff that you would see.
Yeah.
I don't hate the idea of the moss at all, and I think it works better with the light sources. The floor light sources.
It works better with the light.
Yeah.
Plus it could be like in this.
It's ancient, it's overgrown.
It's overgrown, and it's also more like upkept by like gardening and stuff. So people go here and they like tend to the flowers and stuff, since there haven't been fights in a while. But then, hold events.
Yeah.
You know. That's what this would.
I think one of the things that we should do at some point is make a list of things that people can do on like a regular basis. Because I know that some people come in and they're like, I don't even know where to begin because there's all these big buildings and it's really cool. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're cheating with the bone wheel. I love it.
How do you feel about the moss though? Are we thinking going with this?
I'm fine with it. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's a good idea, and I think it works better.
We could also have leave the azalea bushes up too, so people can like, if we have someone who wants to use a bow, this could be like little areas for them to hide.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then I can add in like rocks and maybe like a fallen log or something in here for like more.
Yeah, I was. I was actually thinking about adding like rocks on it, even with the dirt, to be like. I wasn't thinking cover. I was thinking more like I'm putting more moss things that we can bone meal over to expand it instead of to have it be like people can trip over it, or they can hide behind it or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah, I like it.
I'll also hide more lights in the floor too. If we do lights in the floor, we don't even technically need like lanterns up there. We can have some for like decorations and stuff, but
yeah, we don't need to worry about them being a large enough source of light to.
Yeah, they can just be like pretty,
Yeah. I like that because that.
I will go in and throw in some light sources.
We'll probably have to weed whack this place a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, but then we go like this, and then we, if we do this with the moss, it can't go over stuff that's covered.
Oh, I see.
so we have to break the lights. If well, no, we just cover up the lights, but for there, make it look a bit more. Oh, okay, here we go. I have to break some of these blocks that I placed because they can't be mossed over. So how's your day been, by the way?
Oh, I literally thank you for asking. On Saturdays, I literally wake up and I don't know if anyone's noticed that I stopped putting my video on Saturdays, not Sundays, Saturdays. I just basically wake up and like get my stuff and just get ready to come over here and get like I literally eat on the stream. I'm terrible.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I understand.
No, I always like this because this is a great way to start my weekend, quote unquote.
Wakes you up. Yeah.
It puts me in a really good mood. I really enjoy. I value our friendship. I value all the people that are in the server and the conversation. Like I check it. I do. I mean, obviously you guys see me on there. I check it every day.
Yeah.
I check it and sometimes I forget to remember that I put my stuff away. Like that I put my thing as busy so it won't, but I have it open, and so I'm like, no, I'm supposed to like be training them that if I like, I'm trying to make it so that if when I'm busy on my thing, you guys know that I'm genuinely not looking. So, but then I keep replying to people while I'm in busy mode, because I'll be like, okay guys, behave, I'll be gone, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should.
I'm like, wait, one more thing.
Yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh, someone posted something cool.
My sleep's been a little janked up, so when I hop on Saturdays, I'm normally just before I go to bed. I'm trying to fix that right now, but
oh, that's not good for you.
Oh yeah, no, I've been meaning to fix it. I had finals week recently, so my sleep was all jacked up
yeah, it's totally. Finals would always destroy my everything.
Oh yeah, finals were horror show. I did okay on them, except for one class, but the teacher doesn't like me, so.
It's really funny because you hear people say that, and like, people don't think that that's really a thing, but like, yeah, some teachers are jerks.
No, that teacher, he really had it out for me. Like, I mentioned one thing in the class, and he was like, well, you can't not like, he asked me if I liked something, and I said, no, I don't like it. And he's like, you can't not like it because of this, and that reason. It was like, I just don't. Also, hi, we're streaming.
Hello.
So.
Hi.
I'm the moderator. No.
Oh.
Yeah, Astrid. Hi. Astrid is a most sovereign lady.
Oh.
I'm finally beginning to remember that.
Oh, hi. I didn't see your name when you joined. Hi.
I think, oh yeah, this is cool. Actually, Nathan, fly up and look. It almost looks like an obstacle course, to be honest.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
It definitely
We're building
looks
the
like
Coliseum.
Stuff hidden.
I don't know if you're on the stream yet. Astrid.
Which one? The Flavian Amphitheater or a different one?
The one underneath the Coliseum.
The Flavian Amphitheater.
Yeah, well, there's an amphitheater. There's an actual amphitheater at Dionysus's thing. We're at the main temple.
Yeah.
It's underneath.
It's underneath the main temple.
Neat.
Yeah, so hopefully maybe for next whichever month is Aries' month, I don't remember, but maybe we can do some battles or just for funsies do some battles. That'd be fun. But yeah, I just
Which calendar are you using? Like to decide that which calendar, because if you're using the Julio Gregorian calendar, that month would be March. You know, Mars and all that. For the Athenian calendar, I have no idea.
That's a good question. Okay, so being as I originally joined Hellenion, and also that I am a bit lazy sometimes, our calendar is based off of theirs. So whatever theirs is based off of.
I mean, theirs is just the attic calendar, well, a reconstruction of it. So
Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 Yeah. Or a attic. Yeah, the attic calendar. Callisto uses, I think, the Gregorian one, but she makes it not look like the attic calendar. So to me, it's very confusing. It's probably more correct. I just don't understand it. It makes it hard for me to figure out what day's which. Not that it's impossible, and I'm sure that once you get into the habit of doing it, you absolutely could do that without even like blinking an eye. I mean, that's how awesome she is. So, but I'm lazy. So yeah, it's like the attic calendar. So it probably is March. You're right. I just can't guarantee that because I'm not looking at the calendar, obviously. But yeah, and it was just a interesting idea. Like we could do, like different battle activities. No. Yeah, Fight Club. It's Fight Club. But I was also thinking because Nathan mentioned that the shrubs could be like cover and stuff, and I was also thinking that we could do. I actually want to do IRL archery, but you know that is expensive, and not everywhere has a place that will let you borrow the stuff to do it. So we could even do stuff like that in game. For like Athena, not Athena, for Artemis. Sorry. I just like the flexibility of in-game because it allows us to do things, albeit limited, but allows us to do things that otherwise maybe wouldn't be accessible to us in real life. So, like beating each other with swords. So,
yeah.
How are you doing?
Oh, me?
No, Astrid. Sorry, I should say names. Oh. I just assume that people know who I'm talking to. No, Astrid. How are you doing?
Catastrophically, I live in the United States of fascism. How the fuck do you think I feel?
We were avoiding that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I'm talking to my English relatives next week, and I wagered that a large portion of our conversation will be like, "Are you guys okay?" And I'll be like, "No." That does tend to be some, like, because they're up on the news. You know, their news actually has a lot more international news than ours, usually. So, which is something that is something I actually learned, and I feel genuinely gypped by. I feel like we should have more international news, but...
Yeah. Also, look, I added in more lights, so...
Yes, I was watching you put the lights in. Yeah. But besides, you know, the catastrophic apocalypse that is, you know, now, particularly in the United States, although, to be fair, you know, Ukraine's getting some more shit than us right now. But, yeah, besides that, how are you doing? Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone is super tired and just like in general, and we're like, okay, shit's kind of shit. Like, can we do better or something? I keep saying this, and because I keep thinking I'm gonna figure out a way to do it. Like, I don't know how people are gonna, in general, after the past several years, just emotionally, like, recover. Like, feel like we're not all super drained. Wait, what? Why is that here?
Why is what?
Hold on.
Oh, where am I? Oh.
I don't know where you are.
I got lost in the wall. Hello.
I think this is where... Is that where the stair thing holds?
That's the center. That's
okay,
the center.
perfect. Awesome.
Did I do that right? Nope. There.
But yeah, I feel you.
Have you talked to your doctor? Like, it's not going to affect your endo.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm in California.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, true. Washington's fine too.
I'm in Maryland and it's just as fine, but it's only fine until federal primacy kicks in when they outlaw it nationally in 2024. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, it's just
It's shit.
everything it's a like a domino effect. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for that word.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people are worried about. I'm trying to not do that too much, just because I personally catastrophize and I'll get stuck in it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Same.
That's why
It's
I was
why
like,
I'm trying hard to ignore it.
yeah, it is hard to, though, because of course this, as I mentioned, I know that there are some of us that are going to, similarly to me, need to have some hard conversations with some people, because things affect you, things affect your lives, and I think, yeah, I've been trying to think about what to do about what's going on, and I don't necessarily want to make anyone feel bad, but also some people should feel bad.
Yeah.
But I haven't brought it to the other mods yet, but we might put out some sort of something. I just feel like we should. I just don't know what to put. Like, it's it's so, there's a lot going on, and the same with everything that's happening in Ukraine. Like, I can't watch it. Like, I get really mad. That's why I actually stopped watching a lot of news, because I get really mad, you guys. Like, super mad.
I get exactly. I get what you mean. I get either mad or very sad. There's
Yeah.
no
Both.
Yeah.
Just both. I get mad, and then I realize I can't do anything about it, so I get sad.
Yeah, that's really the crippling thing with a lot of things lately, in the past several years, that there's, there isn't a lot that can be done personally, immediately.
Well, I get a vote for the first time ever.
That's important. I think that's what needs to, one of the things that maybe we can do communitally is be like, make sure that if you are eligible to vote, you actually vote, because
I'm gonna try and get my mom to. She's literally never voted before.
Oh jeez.
Political apathy is part of the problem.
I don't know what that word is. It is
apathy means disinterest.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't pick up on the word at first.
You don't need to apologize.
We all know different things. Y'all know me.
My brain has been very.
I don't know shit, hon. One of these days you'll realize that.
I think sometimes knowing things gets in the way of learning. Yeah.
Yes.
And or feeling like things gets in the way of learning things, and
especially that.
Exactly. And I think that one of the things, I had one professor say this to me, and it sounds dumb as shit, but it was literally this cycle of, you don't know what you don't know, and what you think you don't really know. And I was like, it was so funny, because I remember being in this class and being like, this guy's a fucking genius, and I'm gonna worship the ground he walks on. Like, because the rest of the class was so confused, and I was like, no, I get it. Like, and the fact that y'all don't makes me more concerned to have you as classmates. And I was like, I worship the ground this man walked on. Like, I was like, please, like, be my teacher forever. He did also, he unfortunately had a very, very thick accent, and it was very difficult, so I kind of understood why they didn't understand him. I was like, okay, he has a very thick accent. I think he was French, I don't remember, to be sure. But
I used to want to be a teacher when I was younger because I wanted to be one of those teachers that like
makes a difference.
truly change the lives of the kids who I was
Yeah.
teaching. But then like the pay and stuff, and then how teachers are treated in high school and middle school, I was like, I don't.
Yes.
I wanted to be a teacher until I watched one of my teachers get beaten nearly to death by her students.
No!
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that's so awful. What?
Yeah, yeah, it was.
What happened? Can I ask? What happened? Was it just some kids being dickwads? Like,
Stupid fucking teenagers is the best way I could put it.
that's true. That's true. I have, you know what? I 100% agree with you. Stupid teenagers are, and to be fair, all teenagers, without trying to sound terrible here, are all kind of stupid just because.
Oh.
I was a teenager once. You know what? I was a stupid fucking teenager.
I also
yeah,
was a stupid
me too.
fucking teenager. 100%. I was so
yeah.
mean. Not to other kids. Well, let me rephrase that. In college, because I wasn't actually a teenager, but that was my. Because I was
Close enough.
homeschooled. I was homeschooled through high school. So
Yeah, I was
Sure.
technically,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You consider online school homeschool?
Yes,
Sure.
that actually does count.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, sure. You don't leave your house, so yeah.
Yeah, I was.
You don't
technically-
leave your house. I love it. Yeah, no, totally. Actually, 100%.
Technically, I'm homeschooled in college then, too. That's odd. I don't like that.
I understand. What you mean? It's. Yeah. So I was very much, like. I honestly, genuinely thought I was the shit. To be fair, like. I still think I'm the shit. I just think I'm a dumber shit than I realized I ever was, which is kind of why I always say that, because I think it's really important to, like, recognize the level that you're at and make sure that you know, like, be realistic with your, not only your expectation of yourself, because, like, if we feel, because I genuinely, like, feel ashamed when I don't know things, so to be not only gentle with ourselves, but also to, like, have realistic understanding of where you stand in the world. So I think it's very important to do that. But yeah, teenagers can be little dicks.
It's important to know your limitations
Yes.
and to overcome them.
Yes.
What's been like the best thing with COVID for me is learning more about myself in the way that it's made us learn.
That's a really great takeaway. I love that. That is, yeah, you know what? I agree with you. I learned a lot about myself and the way that I view my role with other people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally agree with you. I think probably a lot more people learned a lot more about themselves than even they thought that they did, probably.
So,
But I'm sorry, regardless, back to the original thing. That sounds awful, and I'm sorry that happened.
yeah.
Oh,
It was years and years ago, and
well,
yeah,
that's good, at least.
They're okay now.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's, oof, that is, yes.
Are you still in game, Victoria?
I am, I'm in the stairs.
I did some stuff to the Coliseum to help it look a bit more natural.
Okie dokie, 1 second.
Stone bricks. Oh, not invested. Okay.
Am I flying? Nope, I'm not flying. Okay, good to know. I swear that happens sometimes and I, like, genuinely get a little, like, scared. I'm like, oh shit! Okay. Where are you? Let me see. Yes, I was thinking of doing that, actually. Yes, 100%.
Yes, it has a more overgrown feel.
Yep.
It makes sense to have the walls like a little cracked and overgrown.
No, I love it. Yes, 100%. I was actually thinking of doing that. I just hadn't told you because we hadn't gotten there yet.
Have you played on the server before, Ashton?
Yes, I have.
You have? I don't think I've met you on the server.
You're not on right now, right?
I can be.
I am gonna leave off in a little bit, but But you are welcome to come join us for a little bit. Obviously, always. Oh shoot! I know there was a pattern to me doing these. It's 2 blocks in between. Okay, I had to think about it for a second. Thanks again for jumping on last minute, as you always do, because I'm terrible at the schedule. So,
So am I.
appreciate it. Yeah. I got some projects to do this weekend, but any plans?
No.
I have to go do stuff for my braces. That's it.
Braces suck.
Mind them, honestly. Like, everyone's like, when you get them, they're gonna be such a big pain, and I'm already really used to them. I think it'll be weirder to not have them for me. Oh yeah, it's good. It's super weird when you take them off. Everyone does that whole like licking over your teeth thing. It's like really funny. This weekend when I get my I'm having my teeth cleaned, because you have to do that when you have braces. Well, you have to do it even without braces, but yes. I have to have them take out my wire, and I'm gonna be without a wire for a whole day, so everything's gonna be open, all of my brackets.
Oh.
For a day. Yeah, so it's gonna be my mouth.
I have a question. Do you get stabbed in your mouth? A bunch?
Only when it's open, really, have I ever gotten poked.
Oh man, I used to get stabbed in the mouth all the time.
Yeah, I sometimes like my like inner cheek on my mouth will get like stuck on my bracket, but then I just like yeah, that hurts. That hurts like a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I mean when you get stabbed. Like it, yeah.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Alright, there we go.
I would, I have to say, considering our technology, I kind of expected, there's certain areas of our society that I feel like we should be doing better than before. Sure. But like, because I know we must have the tech, right? Like, but
to be fair, they have improved the technology around braces quite a bit. Before, when my mom first got her braces, it took like an hour or like 30 minutes at least to put on hers. Like when they first put them on. For me, I literally went in and it took like 5 minutes max.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they literally, they have it so they take a mold of your mouth and then they just have the braces already set in the mold and then just pop it on your teeth and then with glue on it and then that's it. And then they manually dry it with like a laser thingy.
Yeah.
That's why it takes 5 minutes.
It's so fast. That's awesome. Well, at least there's one thing the future generations don't have to suffer with. Let's see.
Brothers also have to get braces, and I don't know how they'll deal with it because my oldest brother hasn't been to the No, not my oldest. My middle brother. He is very poor with going to the dentist. Like, he doesn't do it a lot.
A lot of people don't.
Oh yeah, I'm one of those people. I have hypochondria, so I'm very like particular about my health. And if I have something like,
what did you just say? You have what?
Hypochondria. It's a form of anxiety.
No, I know what it is. No, I've never met someone who's a hypochondriac. Whatever.
Well, congratulations, you just have.
Yeah.
I always think I like. It's cool because there's all these like stereotypes around different kinds of people with different illnesses or whatever, and like it's interesting when you're like, in my head, because I know a lot of that shit isn't true, right? It's just exaggerated, and so it's really nice to be like, okay, this is a real life example, and this shit is clearly bullshit.
Hypochondria is very confused a lot in media with Munchausen's, I believe that's what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where people want to have, or like not want to, but they like want people to believe they have something or whatever the whole thing is specifically. I don't know it, but I know hypochondria specifically because it's what I have, and it's like for me, it's a severe, intense fear that I have an illness if something wrong happens to me. So, like, if I have a really bad cough or something, then I'm like, oh, this could be something very serious. I'm not going around to my mom like, oh, I think I have lung cancer. But then I'm like, I'm having a really bad cough, and if I don't get this checked out, I'm literally not going to be able to sleep for the next, like, 5 days.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I knew, I kind of understood hypochondria, but I didn't know that there was another one. That, I didn't know that the other, what, can you say that again?
It's Munchausen's?
Munchausen syndrome.
God. I probably will forget, as we know, but still.
It's a psychological disorder where someone pretends to be ill or deliberately produces symptoms
for the attention.
Of themselves.
Oh my god, my mother is that.
my
god, we've actually caught her faking. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but your mom's a narcissist. They do that.
I didn't know that was a separate thing, though. I didn't.
Also,
thank you for remembering.
You don't have to be a narcissist.
Thank you for remembering that my mother's a narcissist. That's really sweet of you to remember.
Mine is too.
Oh.
I get it.
Awesome. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a name for it. I just knew that, like, she was a, like, compulsive liar. Like, I don't think she really could help herself, to be honest. But anyway, that's so good to know.
Yeah.
And I love learning new things like that.
Yeah, my aunt, she has Munchausen's too, but she also has, like, she is a liar compulsively. So she, like, when she has something, she has literally done so much to prove that she has this thing when she doesn't.
Okay, so
she had to be treated for it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I do think like, that I can't imagine. That's what I don't understand about that stuff, because I'm like, you know, they're gonna treat you like you have the thing. You're gonna have to take medication that will.
She literally had to get one of those, like, baggy things, because she literally.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a new level. I did that. That's my question, and obviously I don't expect you guys to be the experts on this, but I'm just interested in case you do have the answer. Do they actually think that they have it, or do they know that they don't have it and they're faking it for the attention?
Varies.
I could see that. Yeah. That makes sense.
With Munchausen's, it's either they think they have it and they lie about it. When someone tells them that they don't have it, like a doctor or something, they may be like, oh no, I know I have this, and that's like a fear they, or not a fear, but like something they do that might come with the disorder.
Okay,
but, like,
I found a secret staircase. Super random.
Oh yeah, that was me. I did that.
You just want to surprise me and confuse me.
Yep, it's my goal.
I can see that.
Yeah, and then with hypochondria, it's like sometimes people think they have it. Like, I had a cancer scare before because of it, and I thought I had it. But what the difference is, when you get testing with those two, commonly in Munchausen's, it's not like the always thing. People, if they get testing and it goes against what they think, they may deny the results. But with hypochondria, commonly, it might take 1 or 2 appointments, like having a second opinion or something. But people generally accept it more fast than people with Munchausen's, because they're not hoping to be sick, they're just fearful that they are. And
got it, yeah.
Not that people with Munchausen's hope they're sick, but they're like, it's a different form of, oh my fuck, what did I do? I don't know.
So that's interesting. So, got it. So you're just worried that you're gonna have it.
Yeah, I'm like, it's an intense worry that can be very crippling and like affect how I live.
Of course. Because you're worried you're gonna have something that might fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Like, that's totally understandable.
So, like, because I have that, I am very on top of everything I do.
That's
like,
so good, though. That's a really great habit.
So, like, as much as it sucks, I'm very glad about it in some ways, that, like, I have never missed an I go to the doctors and dentist every 6 months. I never miss that 6 month period. I do the whole get a physical or examination every. I think it's like you're supposed to do 5 to 10 years once you get hit a certain age. I have done that and I do that. You know, I'm more on top of my health and stuff, and it's compared to my brothers, they don't do it as much, like go to checkups and stuff. So it's very funny and like also, but I really worry about them sometimes because like my brother, my middle one, hasn't been to the dentist since like 2014. Yeah.
So the interesting thing about that is like, and this is important, that's why we say drink your water, like do all your shit, because like especially teeth. My mom. I saw her recently. It's really getting sad, I'm gonna be honest. She like her teeth are fucked. Like they're literally broken. I was honestly flabbergasted. Like I was like, what?
Yeah. My dad, he smoked and drank, like he still does.
Oh yeah.
For like so long, since he was like 14. You know, like he did it when he was a young kid. So his teeth are beyond. He only has like 4 teeth now, and he's like.
It affects your quality of life so much. Yeah. Like, what did I just do?
Yeah, one of the sadder things is his wife. She got sick with something, and she can't have alcohol before, and she used to with him all the time. And he said he would cut it out for her, and he did for like 5 months, and then he got back to it, and she had to be around all this because they both have like drinking problems and stuff. Yeah. But she had to be around that, and if she had it, she could die from it because it would conflict with her medicine. You know, so it's like
that's sad.
Yeah.
Like. That's hard, and I mean, it really does affect your quality of life later on. Like, I do genuinely, you know, as much as some people are absolute cunts, like, I think that might be the worst thing I've said on stream. You know, like, people's quality of life, like,
it's sad how much something can affect it.
It's,
you know, something so small, too.
Yeah, and I feel like we don't realize how much impact things have over the years. Kind of like, you know, what we're talking about, what's going on. It's going to impact, there's a domino effect that's going to happen, and it just it's sad.
Like someone as a kid being like, oh, I'll drink something, it could like severely impact their life years down the line. It's very insane how much life, like sometimes the big things don't matter as much as we think they do, but the small things sometimes matter way more than we.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Way more than we realize sometimes. Way
more, yeah.
And I think that's the trick. That's what I think it is. I think that's the trick that that is, if I may say it this way, the trick that is played on the younger like generation, the next up and coming, is that we don't do a great job of explaining the long-term ramifications of some stuff. Right? So because I mean, I don't know about you guys, I grew up with my parents being like, because I said so. And it's like, well, that's great, but that doesn't teach me why I should care about this. And there's so much of that as a kid that then we don't know the reason as when we become adults. And, you know, that's really, that does not help in becoming a self-sufficient adult. And I feel that's something that I think has come out recently. People being like, my job is to not raise a child. My job is to raise a self-sufficient adult, you know? And then you think about things differently, right? So.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna put these. Some of these stairs don't, well, the stairs, once we connect them, don't work so well, the ones that you made, because, there's a short, actually, no, you can get through here. It just looks like you can't.
Yeah, you can totally, like, break those. I do not mind. I made those, like, when I first joined.
Ah, see, no, I told you that you did it. You said you didn't. I knew you
No,
helped me with these.
Not. Oh,
The
Oh,
staircases.
you meant the lanterns. Yeah, you meant the lanterns at this. I didn't do the staircases on the top one. I did the ones in the bottom pillar, like underneath the
Yeah.
itself. I didn't build the actual like in temple ones.
But the actual
I
what?
don't know. Like the ones that are up on the main floor. I didn't make those ones.
No. Yeah. But so question now. Do all the other pillars have stairs? Already made?
No, just that one.
Oh, okay, just this one. Okay.
Yep.
Just clarifying. Okay.
Because I was gonna do something to like down here. It was when I started the Coliseum. I was like, oh, I should totally make the stairs connect, and then I didn't like how the design like came out at the bottom, so I was like, oh, I'll change this, and then I just didn't change it.
No worries.
Yeah. Oh, that I've had the AC on for like 30 minutes, and it feels so much better already. God damn.
Is it crazy stupid hot where you are, Astrid?
No, it's oh.
No, I'm talking to Astrid.
It's 32 here, centigrade.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Okay.
Celsius?
Yeah. Hold on.
I don't know the.
I know. Hold on. I have a lot of friends in Europe, so
I was just about to say I've never met anyone from the U.S. who's gone directly to Celsius.
It's 87 degrees.
That's
so
pretty
no,
hot.
it's not.
Yeah.
Honey, I live in the South. It's
That's
not
true.
that bad.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
The South, it's all about the humidity, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me
The heat isn't what kills us. It's the damned humidity.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
our sweat doesn't work right.
me and
My
we
sweat
live
doesn't
in the
work
West.
right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because it's so humid, the body is wet, which means it doesn't evaporate.
That's true. That's true. No, you're right, 100%. I just thought it was funny.
Wait, that's what happens? I thought you just died from like it being too hot.
No, it's because
Die from overheating.
yeah, you can't cool
Can't
yourself
cool
off.
off.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Now you know. Do you guys remember
Yeah.
on TV they used to do that, the now you know thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am that old.
I am also that old.
I used to watch
Don't worry,
it.
it's not just you.
I watched a free network when I was a kid, whenever I was at my dad's, and it always had like reruns of things. So I had like the original Ghostbusters and He-Man, and sometimes that like now you know thing would come on, even though I was a bit younger at the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was genuinely one of my favorite things was seeing He-Man and shit. I don't know why I loved that show when I was a kid. Okay, I
Too
finished
easy.
The, rap. Oh.
Sorry, I say too easy when I can make an adult joke and they choose not to.
Oh, what? What was the joke?
What?
Leave them alone. That's not okay, damn it.
Oh, because He-Man's hot.
He-Man is hot.
I'm like, oh. Oh my gosh, that was good. I think what was better was the confusion. Honestly, that just made it so much funnier. He-Man was good. The old He-Man was really good though. Like a lot of the old, I don't know. I just think shows. Maybe it's because I'm older. That I'm just like, the shows these days.
Nostalgia. It's absolutely nostalgia.
It is nostalgia. Yeah.
Love.
That when you're like, oh, the shows were better back in the day. Mrr. Mrr, grumble, grumble, grumble. Being an older person.
Which, see, as an older person, I adamantly disagree with that because you see, I grew up in the 90s, and I remember the hyper-casual homophobia that a lot of people these days don't.
Oh no, let me elaborate. The homophobia sucked. The shows were better. Like, just more. I feel like there's a lot of those more like fake reality shows. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like yeah, and I honestly really don't like those. Like it just I'm like
The appeal.
I do not understand the appeal like at all. And it's very confusing to me. Like I'm like why is this funny? I don't know. I had different
I
standards.
definitely
of
do
funny.
like how there's more superhero stuff nowadays.
I feel
very big
I honestly don't because
You know?
hear me out. They're beating the same horse over and over again. If we have another Batman movie, I might go off Batman forever because I just we get it. Batman's cool. We know.
Yeah.
Like,
The only
Make
comic
that.
book I've ever read is Wonder Woman. That's the only superhero I'm familiar with. Everything else that I know about them is from the movies. And since the movies, and you're right about this, it's always the same damn story.
Mm-hmm. That's my only problem.
Like-
I don't have a problem with like any of the other like heroes. Can we move on? We know Batman's cool. We know.
Yeah, that's when I mean superhero stuff. I mean like the smaller things. Like a lot of people give it flack, but I love the CW verse for as cheesy.
Oh, I
as
adore the CW verse.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
the
the
CW
CW verse? What do you mean?
it's like
Supergirl, The Flash,
Oh
Arrow.
yeah, no, those are great.
Those are
Those
great
shows,
because
I
they're
love them.
telling different stories.
Yes, because
Yeah.
they're telling different stories.
And I even love Superman and Lois because it looked at Superman different than all of the movies have, and like how he's portrayed constantly in that. You know?
Yeah.
At least I think so.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. Plus, I like Tyler Hoechlin a lot as an actor. I'm biased.
We're all a little biased.
We all have
Yeah.
our favorites. But yeah, exactly, because they're different stories. And I think that the big thing with that is that it is the TV shows, right? That's what we're talking about? Yeah, it's
Yes.
a TV show as opposed to a movie where they know they're going to have the leniency to, like, do the things.
Explore more, yeah.
Yeah. Because they have more time.
I think
Importantly, they have a smaller audience that they don't have to constantly appease.
That's true.
I think that's one of my favorite things with like smaller shows is they just have more opportunities. Like they may have a lower budget overall because they have to spread out. Like even if they had the same budget as a movie, they had to spread it out over an entire season.
Yes.
But I still think I can look past the I look past the cheesiness of shit all the time, just because like if the story is good enough, I don't care what it looks like.
Yes.
Agreed.
True.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because I'll admit the CW doesn't have perfect graphics at all, but I fucking
No, but you're
love
not
that.
watching
I
it for the graphics.
Yeah, I'm watching it for like the stories and shit. I like them so much. I'm rewatching it right now, which is why I brought it up.
I might rewatch some of it because I'm running out of shit to watch.
Oh yeah,
Let me
I
phrase
think
it.
that's
I'm
one
running
of
out
the
of
worst
shit that I like to watch.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
so much out there, but
Yeah.
I finally started Bridgerton though.
You what?
Thank you for. I started Bridgerton.
Oh, Bridget. Oh, so good.
Yeah, thank
I
you for
haven't
saving me
yet.
from watching that with my mom.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad. Okay, so story time. I once did not have that opportunity. What happened was we were on vacation, and oddly enough, we were on vacation to Disneyland, and one night my brother and my dad went to go rent a movie. I still do not know what movie it was, but all I know is that it must have been like the unrated cut or something. This was when Blockbuster was still around, so
It's been a minute.
it's been a minute. Yeah, no, it's been a while. But they rented the unrated version, I think, because very suddenly the two main characters, it was like some sort of jungle thing. I don't even remember because I didn't care to watch it. I was not interested in the movie at all. And then very suddenly it's like they're in a jungle tent, and very suddenly this is not child appropriate. And it was very not child appropriate. Like, very. And
The mistakes of yesteryear.
oh man, it was so funny because there's me and my twin brother sitting on the floor watching the show, waiting for our parents to call it. Like, I remember we looked at each other and we're like, and I don't know, I think they were waiting for us or something, like, and we were very much trying to not react. And, like, it took them a minute. I think, like, they were in such shock or something because, good gracious, it was a minute. And we were like, please make it stop. Like, just, this is not... Now, duly also note that my parents, like, literally took us out of school because they were going to teach us about, like, birds and bees and all that stuff. And, like, my parents had a conniption. Okay, I can't get this stair to go right. Ugh. It's so annoying. No.
What stair are you at?
I'm right near you. You passed me. Help. I'm too far. Where am I? Where? Where? There you are.
Oh, hi.
Here. I'm like, please help. I was trying to go from the second floor down, and it didn't work. And I was getting stuck. But yeah, it was... I was like, I wish to avoid this scenario for the future generations. If I could save you, I was like, yes. That was... It didn't get... Actually, no, there's an entire episode where I think there was like 10 minutes in Bridgerton of being not family friendly, quote unquote.
It's not family friendly. It's very much a show for adults.
It is, and yes, 100%. It's
And if adults aren't cognizant of that, that's a problem. Because they should be.
Honestly, I think that's a bigger problem than a lot of people care to admit. Thank you. I think that adults not necessarily not being aware, but not putting in the effort to find out. Does that make sense? Whether or not something is family friendly. And then getting upset when they're like, oh my god, it's not family friendly. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it took 3 seconds to Google search. That's it. I will be a little bit vicious about that. When something takes...
I agree.
When something takes like 5 seconds to Google search and the parents get mad at their kids, like, oh...
It's not an excuse, and it never has been.
Exactly. Like, it's not... But, I mean, some do. It just breaks my heart. Anyway, so I'm glad that you didn't get into that situation with your mom.
Yeah. It'd be awkward. Like, well, it would be awkward, but it wouldn't be the same awkward as, like, a kid, you know, like a young 12-year-old.
Yeah, because you're...
Yeah.
You know, because I'm an adult now, you know, like... I
feel also that in this day and age, which is one of the phrases that I kind of hate, but it is true that you're so much... If you're on the internet, there's a fair chance that you know some shit. Whether or not your parents want you to know it or not.
Sure.
Right? When I was younger, I mean, there was one computer in the house. And I know some people didn't have any computers. I think that maybe more information has made it a little bit better for some kids.
We can certainly hope.
I want to hope. Yeah, I know that that's not true for a lot.
I certainly hope.
But I know it's not true for sure of everyone, obviously, because there's like different people, cultures, and you know, backgrounds and stuff. But I think that for a good majority, I would like to think the internet has done more help than harm. I would hope. I think it has.
Give or take, you know.
Yeah.
Like in some places they've done a lot of good, other places not so much.
Yeah. Yeah. But it definitely has made more things available. I have probably learned more from the internet than and people on the internet that I've met than probably any book that I've ever read. Just from the sheer mass of information.
Now, to be fair to the booksellers and the printers and the authors as one,
Yes.
there's only so much we can put in a book.
Oh, 100%.
The internet doesn't have that limitation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what I mean. It's just so vast.
And also, a lot of shit on the internet is just plain wrong.
That too, it's not fact checked. I mean, to be fair, also you can print a book and not fact check it, but you probably get some
Yeah.
shit. I didn't know you were an author. That's it. That's
I'm
all
not
I had.
published. Yes, I'm not published.
Do you want to get
But
published?
it's, yeah, one of these days maybe. Assuming that I'm not, still alive and not carted off to the camps.
Ugh, I know.
You laugh, I'm serious.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the sadder part.
Yeah, it's easier to laugh and be like,
Yeah. Yeah, it
but
is.
But goddamn, yeah.
Sometimes we laugh
Oh.
because it hurts to cry.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I'm by the way, if you this is blanket statement, don't invite me to a funeral. I'm not good at them. I make too many jokes and it makes people very mad at me.
Same.
I've only been to 2, and I literally just stood there the entire time, just like, what do I do?
I was politely told by my parents that I wasn't allowed to go to somebody's funeral because the other people would not think I'm funny. My dad has a little bit of a dark sense of humor as well, but he's like, Victoria, that's not funny. I'm like, I thought it was funny. Is it what kind of book? Out of curiosity.
I'm a fantasy author.
Nice.
Fantasy's the best.
Yep, fantasy. I do not mean science fiction either.
No, fantasy's different. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've started getting back into reading, thankfully.
Read. I recommend it. It's good
Yeah.
for you.
I'm looking for a good fun book to read because I read mostly like
Define fun.
self-help, educational, that kind of books. Yeah, I do. Well,
Ew.
yeah.
I'm sorry, hon, but ew.
I do. I know. It's like one of the genres that most people are like, I do.
It's not it's just there's only so many ways to give the same advice.
Yeah, that is really annoying. I actually get really annoyed with that that aspect. And even in like the business stuff, like I couldn't help it. I got so mad at this. My dad and I are doing this class thing where he has access to this online learning thing, and I'm like, okay, like we'll be accountability buddies because he needs to finish it too. And I'm like, okay, let's be accountability buddies. I'll be open to maybe there's something in here that, I don't know. I don't know. You don't know what you don't know, right? So, and
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
looked up and I was like, is this dude a scam? And I didn't see anything that was really like it's a scam. Like they say like it's this dude's cringe because he's very stereotypical. But nothing that says like it's a scam. And like there is, it seems, a lot of content in this thing, but this dude is everything I hate as like, and just in his presentation and blah, blah, and I was like, I felt so bad. I was getting mad and my dad was getting upset and I was like, I'm sorry. I want to learn, but I also hate the way this guy like acts and talks and just all the things for dumb reasons. He's just very stereotypical boomer. I just don't. And it reminds me a lot of my Amway years as a kid, and so I just don't love it. But the information, it's not bad, so to say. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, so I'm looking for something that's going to get me a little bit more excited about reading so that I can continue reading and working on the self-education, but also not hate it.
I mean, if you want book recommendations, I need to know what you like.
Yeah.
Interview with the Vampire.
Okay, cool. Just read the rest of Anne Rice.
I know, right? I read a couple of her books. I might read Armand again because it was so good.
Armand is good.
I loved the way that it was written. which the tone and voice felt different than Interview with a Vampire. So I was actually I was thinking maybe I'll just start with Anne Rice because good, dependable author. We're pretty sure that she's not terrible, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Had some views that were somewhat dated, but nothing too horrible. She wasn't a fascist or anything like that.
Yeah. I can give and I know this might be a little controversial, but if somebody says something really shitty, like for example, any one of the phobias, but it was like 20 years ago, I'm like,
I believe in forgiveness if genuine effort has been made to,
or if they,
correct oneself.
Yeah, I mean, I'll even count it as correcting oneself in the I know I should keep my mouth shut, and not be a dick. I recognize that this is not acceptable anymore, and learn how to behave in proper society now. I would even count that because it's hard to change minds, but you can change habits.
You can.
And I think that's a halfway step. And we only have to live with them for so many more years. How awful that sounds. Oh no! Time happened and you died.
Yeah.
We're not saying actively hurt people. We're just saying, time happened. We'll just leave it to the fates. Things just change, and I understand that. I mean, especially, I've been really working at it, guys, trying to remember what's okay and what's not okay, and especially, I remember someone didn't like dude, and I confused, you for Menelaus yesterday, Astrid, but I remembered, right?
So, I don't like gendered language, hun, because I don't know if you've noticed by the sound of my voice, but I'm not exactly AFAB.
Yeah,
I don't like the application of feud leveled at me because I don't live in California. Over here, it is explicitly used to refer to men.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird because on the West Coast, stuff like
on the West Coast,
guy,
it's definitely gender neutral.
Yeah.
Over here on the East Coast, it isn't.
I think it's because there's the stronger, I guess surfer or dude bro, culture over here. For some reason, so things like bro and dude and guy.
Wait, you're not in California, are you, Nathan?
No, but even in Washington, it's very dude bro-y. With,
really?
Yeah, especially if you're in certain areas like Seattle, you will definitely find people who. It's like those movies where there's the stereotypical
Yeah, I just didn't think. So I've always said that. I was originally from Rhode Island and Massachusetts, and I've always said dude to probably not always, but for at least teenage years and stuff, I've just used dude.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons I started using dude, because I used to call everyone sweetheart, and then people got mad at me. So, and I was like,
South, I do that by default.
Yeah.
I
for some reason. Oh, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say I forget. I mean, you guys know I forget names so much, so I try to use name things for people a lot because I genuinely don't remember their names.
I think it.
Feel that.
I'll be honest. Right? I think it took you at least.
It took me a minute.
It took you a month to remember my name.
It takes me a while. It does.
Yeah. I'm honestly, it takes me at least a week, and that's when I'm talking to someone regularly to remember.
So that's actually the reason. That's the main reason why it takes me so long, because if I'm not interacting with a thing or a person, a place or a thing, I will not remember what it is, how to use it, blah blah blah, just because I'm not interacting with it nor regularly. So therefore, I don't care to use the brain space. Does that make sense? And it's not a disrespectful thing or any you're not worth my brain space, but it's just I just don't have a reason to keep this information until it becomes useful to keep. Does that make sense?
For sure. I get what you mean.
I made a door in the wrong thing. Ignore me, Nathan. Keep doing what you're doing.
No worries. I what was I gonna say? I do think too there is a different connotation with Asher. I think you have like your southernness is very present in your voice. You know
Yeah.
how with an
Yeah,
accent.
I have the Virginia drawl. I'm
Yeah.
very well aware of it.
So like it's different when people who have a very clearly like either Eastern or Western American accent. When they say sweetheart, it's seen as like condescending because it's not stereotypical within our culture or like our not our.
If it makes you feel better, love, it is condescending.
Wait, what's condescending? Sweetheart?
It can be, yes.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. And yes, everything is in. That's also the difficult part for me. In this. God, I'm gonna sound like an asshole. That's okay. Sound like an asshole, and you learn. In this modern age, right? That's the difficult part for me because there's so much in context.
yeah.
Like for me, and I know that I'm gonna go straight ahead and I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot here. Culture appropriation is hard for me. I don't understand where the lines are. I understand where the blatant stuff is usually, and obviously if you're being a dick about it, like people. But that's the thing. Like I don't I just stay very far away usually. In fact, I actually had to ask my friend. So I've been thinking. Someone told me once that you could recite like affirmations or spells or whatever, right, while braiding your hair for your own personal stuff, like to help you personally, right? And I was like, okay. And I have these little clips that I put in my hair that are flowers, but I was like, you know what I want? I want like gold or silver because I have a lot of gold and silver jewelry, and I was like, I want gold and silver ones, and I've seen them, but only in African American hair. And I was like, so I had to call my friend and be like, I want to order this set. I'm not using it that way, but is that still cultural appropriation? And like, I count her as my like, the person who's gonna call me, and she's like, if you're not using it like that and you're not putting it in that style, then it's not. And I was like, okay, good. Oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I don't know the line. I genuinely don't. And it's very confusing to me because it is very like situation specific, it seems. So, and I know a lot of stuff is about intention too. So
I think that's what's very interesting is you guys are both like a bit older than me. You know, I just turned 18. Not even.
You're a child. You're a baby, damn near.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, so things like cultural appropriation stuff. It's definitely like I have more information on it. I feel like as someone younger because
you absolutely do.
Yeah.
So with me, I have a better idea of certain things like where the line is for cultural appropriation, but like with some things that are very common in like older generations, I don't really have.
Yeah, like I remember people putting all sorts of shit in their hair, feathers, and you were just thought to be like a hippie girl or whatever, or a hippie dude, hippie, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, person. But yeah, like I don't remember that, but she told me because she's Native American or has Native American. I don't know if she says that she's Native American or just that I think she does. Anyway, point being, it didn't occur to me about the feather thing until she said it, and I was like, oh no, that makes sense. And I was like, but to me back when it was just a dumb thing. You just stuck shit in your hair, and feathers were easy, you know, like they were light. So I was like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Because when and she didn't even tell me don't put feathers. I'm sorry, she didn't tell me why to not put feathers. She just said like not feathers and stuff. And I was gonna ask her. I'll probably ask her later. I'll be like, are the colored, clearly fake, dumb feathers part of that, or or do those ones get a pass? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I genuinely don't know where the line is, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I stay very far away from it.
I think it's funny too because even when I was younger, when I was in elementary school, it wasn't very common to speak about things like cultural appropriation or anything, but there was still a very clear line within children. You know, like if someone came in with their hair done a certain way, people knew that like it's not something that you could replicate unless you're a part of the same cultures, you know, like with certain cultural hairstyles. And I think that was just, it was very different because when my mom was younger, you know, any style that anyone saw, it was kind
Yeah.
of like, oh yeah. But then when we grew up, it's sort of just teaching has changed in a way that it became realized that certain hairstyles meant certain things to different cultures.
Yeah.
And it was taught to us in schools, or like even our parents taught us, you know, like my mom, she never even tried to like braid my hair with like locks or anything. And she would like be like, yeah, you know, she just taught me, you know, there's stuff's different than how it was before. So just don't do stuff if you're not certain about what it means. And that's really how I've gone about things. It's just, if I don't know what something means, I don't really do it.
Well, that's the thing. I have no idea if on the original example, if the hair things that African American people wear is that like just like, I mean, like just the little loops in the hair and the clamps. Do those have meanings? Because like I don't know. And I'm like,
my advice would be is that you try to ask someone. Don't ask me. I'm pale as fuck.
No. Like, I mean, I'm not asking. I mean, like, it's like the genuine thing that I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't even think my husband, who is actually half black, does know, because his sister doesn't do it. His mother might know, but she's Caribbean. So there's multiple different, obviously.
It's different to her.
Exactly. It could mean something totally different. And so I'm like, I don't know. For the record, the answer that we came to was I could do it as long as I wasn't trying to replicate anything. And the answer is I'm not, other than replicating the idea of instilling courage and confidence into myself because but it was just a very interesting conversation. And yeah, the world has changed so much. We've just become
This is not a bad thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not a bad thing. It is not bad at all. The more you know, right? And we can't truly appreciate other people's differences and uniqueness if we don't actually understand their differences and uniqueness, right?
Yeah. I think that's something. With me, I have taken to learning different languages, and for some reason with me, whenever I do it, it sticks a lot better if I also learn some of the cultural context behind why languages are the way they are, and it ends up
etymology is really cool.
Teaching me more. Yeah, it ends up teaching me more about, you know, the actual culture nowadays too than I originally intended on learning. But I'm always like very glad to know that. Like I took ASL for 3 quarters consecutively, so it's equivalent to 3 years worth of ASL teaching.
Wow.
And I had a teacher who was completely fully deaf. You know, he was since he was born, and so his, you know, he had a lot of experience that he could teach us culturally about what it means to be deaf, especially deaf from birth. And it's just really cool to see how much shit you learn when you actually like, or how much shit you can learn about different cultures like that nowadays.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have taken this class if it wasn't online, probably, because with COVID and everything, you know?
Yeah.
And so having that technology is really helpful.
Yeah, it's interesting because I don't think anyone similarly to the car, I don't think people really understood how to the car, to the automobile. I don't think how people really understood the mass effects of what the internet was going to do to how we view the world. And I think one of those things that is a good thing but wasn't thought about was understanding different cultures, and thereby the problems and solutions, changes, all of that therein. And that's, I don't know, that's really interesting to me because we don't sometimes think anything. We don't know the legacy we're going to leave behind. And yeah. And how that, I mean, you know, Christopher Columbus, for example, a really good example, was
Genocidal fuckwit.
yeah, but for many years we were like, Christopher Columbus, he like found America,
Because,
blah
hey,
blah, right?
Done. Hey, Victoria, that's
Yeah.
because we're genocidal fuckwits.
True. I think there'd be a lot more murder if it wasn't illegal.
People
True.
lionize those that they agree with.
Yeah.
True. But I mean, the perception changed, right? Like, now
Absolutely.
we understand more.
People realize, wait a minute, this is fucked up, and this dude was a repugnant asshole.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, is like, you don't know what you're going to leave behind and how it's going to, the view of it is going to change in history. Like, even if you knew some of it, like, I'm sure, for example, again, because it's a really good example, when he discovered a whole country, right? He was like,
Ever shit. Leif Erikson was the first European to set foot in North America.
yes, that's right. I'm sorry, you're correct. But for example,
Anyway.
the example being like, you know, you've done something amazing, right? Something that most people haven't done. You're gonna be like, oh man, this is, people are gonna remember me forever. Like, this is gonna be my legacy, right? And
Technically speaking, this is not incorrect.
right, and so, but years, decades, centuries later, we don't know how the view is going to change, and the view has changed because we found out, you know, the other side of the story.
Yep.
And
Be
we
perfectly candid when I say I hope that the legacy of the early 21st century, 300 years from now, is those primitive bastards.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And honestly, I think that we are not utilizing our technological capabilities to their fullest extent, because I think that we could be using a lot of the technology exists, but most people, I tell you, I didn't realize how technologically illiterate a lot of people are until COVID hit, and it broke my heart.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Also,
Star Trek.
Not to be that kind of guy either, but I also think that there is, well, obviously a lot of blame on like corporations too, because
Absolutely.
they do take advantage
Absolutely.
of the fact that a lot of people are technologically illiterate, or like illiterate in the field that they specialize in.
Yes.
You know, and so it's very
I can't wait.
sad how much we've wasted.
We have.
On,
Yeah.
yeah.
100% agree with you. I think we need to, we're in the midst of a cultural change, and I think once the cultural change becomes more of, we value your uniqueness and stuff, and we value you as you are, and are not going to be like, oh, you don't know something, you know, that's good on me for knowing the thing that you don't know. Like,
you know,
I think that it'll change.
You mentioned medical stuff and technology, and it made me think of something. There was this thing that came out on this very specific rare branch of cancer. They found a cure that almost completely in the it was in the early stages. They didn't have the 5-year stuff yet, but everyone was cured of it within that first testing of it.
Is this recent?
For a specific. Yeah, recent.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It's insane, you know.
That's that is really, really cool. I
hope that more improvements like that are made.
I think there will be, because technologically advances exponentially, and so I think that the more we learn, the more it's just going to get better and better and better. And I think that we're at a cusp of that, where we're seeing that we as a society need to integrate more understanding of technology and the ability to find information. And I'm hoping that this gets paired with a little bit of healthy restrictions about what is considered news. and a little bit more of a crackdown on that, so that the population can be more, what's the word? Can become better informed through reputable sources.
Yeah. Oh, go on. I was gonna say, I think too that's one of the good things with the newer generations being more like technologically informed too.
Yeah.
Is there's a lot less room for companies and people to be as shitty as they were with older generations when they weren't as informed technologically.
Yes.
Because it just can't pass as easily. And so that's why things are having more opportunities for change, is because there's no room for companies and stuff to hide. There's not as much room. And so it's kind of forcing that progress.
Yeah,
that
I
they've
think...
been trying to...
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the progress on this is going to be... It's going to happen. Like, it's people are dragging their heels, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like to clear my inventory before I go, but I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to add this one bit to the map that we worked on, and then I'll probably have to jump off because I have to do my physical therapy and all that stuff and do all the things I have to do as an adult.
Let me know when you finish up.
Okay. I'm just going to add this.
The map thing, I want to do something.
I just want to add this, the map that we just added with Ares onto the main map.
Yep.
There. I'm done. I'm not touching it no more. Oh, ah! You, ah! You killed me! Oh,
I have
that
an
was
inventory.
Oh, that was really good. That was awesome, Nathan. I didn't expect that at all. I love it. I love that that's the ending. This is great.
I've always done it to myself, so I figured
that
shot you one time.
That is great. I love it. I love it.
You're welcome.
I also
You're welcome
love
for killing you.
Yes. I also love and greatly appreciate this conversation and as honest as it was, and that also I feel like I haven't stuck my foot in my mouth yet, so anyone is always welcome to call me out, but I'm really glad that I haven't.
Thank you. Yeah, you didn't say anything particularly offensive or egregious, so it's fine.
I'm glad, because I do sometimes think that I don't... I mean, obviously I always say like I don't know anything, but... I think there are some things I wouldn't know until someone told me. There's a lot probably I wouldn't know until somebody told me, and so I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys' the willingness.
Me and you, we actually had a conversation about that before, because I have a lot of friends who are non-binary, and you asked me about that on, I think you were streaming too, or was it one of the times where you weren't?
No, I don't think it. I absolutely would not have said that on stream. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was one of the times where it was like, oh yeah, you didn't want to stream, that day. Yeah. But we had a conversation about like that. And,
yeah. But I'm glad that we did this one on stream.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I know that like obviously I can't educate when it comes to people of color and stuff like that, because I'm
100%, me neither.
I'm really fucking white, but if it comes to like certain things with like obviously queer people or trans people and even non-binary people, even though I'm not non-binary myself, I do have a lot of friends who have educated me, so I could pass that along. If you ever like want to ask someone about something, I could always do that.
That's I appreciate that. Yeah, because sometimes I don't want to ask a random person. It's not polite, I feel sometimes, and it's no one's job to educate anybody. And in any of these conversations, anyone can of course always say, go look it up, go Google, because we do have that. But it is really great to be able to have conversations with people that you trust, who know that you're not an asshole and you're genuinely just like, I don't know and I'm really sorry and this doesn't make sense to me. Like,
I'm one of those people where I'll talk about any aspect of me or like of my greater, culture, whatever it be,
or perception or viewpoint of the world. I'm just very open about myself in like any
group I may be a part of or anything, so I know, I'm always up for that.
Yeah, same. Not that
Yeah.
I have any particularly amazingly unique experiences, but like, but always happy to be an ear.
Yeah.
I also have my mother-in-law is I love my mother-in-law. I think she's amazing. She is Caribbean. She is a African American woman. Wait, does that? I don't know. I don't know if you say African American when someone's from the Caribbean. I don't know.
Where's
if
she
that's
from?
the Caribbean.
That's not very specific, dear.
Oh, St. Kitts.
Several nations. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know either, actually. Yeah.
No, I don't like. I don't think.
I think
I don't think, mind you, but ask her.
I will ask her.
Yeah.
I'll ask her. I'm literally talking to her next week. But she is
Also,
Yeah?
oh, I am the epitome of like the American education system, and I suck at geography.
Oh, me
Are
too.
the Caribbeans a part of America?
Well, that I know it's not.
Okay, so how do you mean part of?
Like is an American territory? I suppose.
No, a couple of
No.
the islands are, but not the entire geographic region. It's
Okay,
full of
yeah.
several nations.
I'm totally gonna ask her this now because she's also a teacher in England. So
Oh.
yeah, so she would be able to tell me the answer specifically in regards to geography as well. So
Yeah.
things you learn, and so I'll definitely ask her, and she'll be fine
The
with me
more
asking
you
me. She's
know.
not gonna get offended. She's
Yeah.
actually a little hard to offend.
Yeah. The more you know.
What is this? What am I streaming?
What
I hope it's still on the non-copyright list. I think it is. Well, this list is really long. Yeah, it's totally fine. My mouse hovered over my icon thing, and it was like, you're playing blah blah blah. But I appreciate it, and
Yeah.
Polite, constructive criticism, comments are always welcome. Since this is going to be
Yeah.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
y'all, and I'm willing to learn. I will say that I can't, as a good example, Astrid, with the dude thing, right? As you were saying, like in where you're come from, it's very specifically for males or male presenting, and here it's like a blah. So individual stuff takes time to learn. I mean, everything takes time to learn, but it might take more time to remember.
Everyone.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying this in case anyone comes in and says, well, I think, like, or for me personally, for individual situations, it's impossible to remember, especially if someone's not interacting with you on a regular basis, like we mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
But for general things, I am happy to be called out as an idiot, and anyone can do so at any point of time. I am not the most up to date. I say this especially because I think of I'm gonna finish real. The poor people are just staring at the Minecraft screen, because Aleakai is so amazingly I don't want to say social justice work because I feel like that's been turned into a bad thing, but she's a great advocate for so many. And I know that there are many figures in the community that are amazing advocates for so many groups that maybe they're not technically part of, cultural groups, and those people definitely know more than me. So don't come for me. I'm just stupid. I'm sorry.
If I am ever saying something that is blatantly wrong and you know otherwise, for the love of the gods and all that is holy,
Yes.
fucking tell me. I would rather be corrected than fucking donate to misinformation.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'm
100%.
completely in that same strain. If I'm wrong, just tell me.
And I think that's the mark of a really, if I may, if I may give us all compliments for a second, I think that's the mark of a good community is the people who are moderating or are willing to learn.
Yeah.
So, you guys are awesome. And it was
You
a
are
joy.
too.
And I would stay here and talk, but I do actually have to do my PT because my knees are starting to really cramp.
Yeah. Yep, no worries.
So bye guys,
Have a-
thanks.
Have a good
And
day.
I'm ending the stream now. So bye everybody.